Where is the tweet? Where is the tweet? Why was the microphone aiming down? Not the tweet I was looking for. Ah, here it is. Okay. What about the volume? The volume is okay. Hey, hi there, I'm Alphonse, and we are back with Death Stranding. And I'm also super hyped because I got an email saying that my computer might arrive earlier than I expected, so I'm really happy about it. We are not going to jinx it. If we talk a lot about it, we will jinx it. Wait, was I on episode 10? I think I am on episode 10. Oh fuck, I don't remember if I'm on episode 10. No, wait. Yeah, episode 9 was Higgs, episode 10 is Die Hardman. Okay. I was for a second thinking that I was on episode 11, probably. But I'm not. I'm not. So since everyone on the shelters are on level 5, the only thing we can do right now is main missions. And after we are done with the campaign, we can do the 100% and do all the other missions, get all the trophies. I don't really know how you would probably get 100% on this game because there is not a 100% gauge. So for now I'm going to take the platinum trophy as 100%. Platinum trophy and completing every single mission on S rank. That's for me the 100%. And eventually I will make a run playing solo without any other players on the highest difficulty.
Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be
Okay, we left it right next to the city because we wanted to check Higgs shelter. And we also didn't want to start the boss fight. Place in the private locker, place in the... no, not the tool rack. Private locker. I want to try Higgs's weapons, so I'm going to make them, or try to make them. I don't know if he has any resources on this shelter. He does have some resources in this shelter, but he's missing chiralium. I don't really think I need chiral crystals to build weapons, so I'm not going to make the handgun, but I'm going to make the riot shotgun and the non-lethal assault rifle. Because I get the feeling that I'm going to be facing Cliff, so I'm making these two. They are going to get a bit damaged because of the rain, and it's really raining right now. It's a fucking storm. But the thing is that I'm going to run towards the city, so I don't really mind if it rains or not. So pretty much a straight line, going a little bit to the left. There is a bridge.
Restrictions lifted.
Okay. There's also a bike, but I don't want to use it. Again, we are going to do main mission. I want to continue the campaign and see what the hell this game is about, because talking to Nea, I was pretty angry on the previous stream, obviously. Can you please get on the ladder? You have to hold it. Oh, I couldn't because of the... You know what, fuck it, just walk down. You have an extra skeleton for a reason, dude. But yeah, I was pretty angry because I was thinking, and I still think, that this game is not as well written as it could have been. There are a lot of things that I don't like about this game, and they are really making it hard for me to say this is a masterpiece, because so far is not a masterpiece. It's a good game, but not a masterpiece. And I can avoid feeling disappointed. Even though I came with I'm not going to say zero expectations because that would be lying, but I came with low expectations because I didn't want to get disappointed. I'm still getting disappointed, and I hate it. I hate it because I want to like this game. I'm enjoying the hell out of this game, but there are a lot of things that I'm seeing in the game that could be so much better. For example, the best thing in this game is the sound design, by far. The gameplay is nice. The story is the main problem. How it's written. The main problem in the game is how it's written. It's a game about connections, and you don't have any connections to anyone. It's a game about intense human emotions, and most of the intense moments just die halfway through. It's just, I don't fucking know. I wish I like this game more, but so far I'm not getting any reason. Also, how far away am I from the fucking city? God, I'm running and I'm not even there yet. I know Afghanistan is a big place, but my god. There is a fucking barrier. Oh, the city has barriers around. I was like, there is a fucking barrier now, I have to get in through a specific place. Of course I have to. The barrier was always there, it's nothing new. It's just that I went too much to the left. But yeah, I don't want to complain a lot. I want to continue the... You are making it really hard for me. I want to continue the main mission, and I want to see what the story is about. We have a lot of... Okay. Seems we reached the cutscene point that I was talking about. But yeah, I want to see what the story is about. I want to learn about the characters. I should have read the journals of pigs before reaching this point. I said I was going to read them, and I forgot. Did I make blood bags? I think I have blood bags. So this is when they killed Cliff.
I had to be there for you and your mom. No matter what. I couldn't.
The fucking mug is super filled, and I don't want to spill it all over.
Couldn't leave you all alone. I had it all wrong. All wrong. Being a father didn't make me scared. It made me brave.
No. I mean, he went through a lot. Seeing his baby going through the experiments, seeing his wife dying, trying to save his baby, he went through a fucking lot. It made him brave. It's really weird to see these cutscenes on first person view, because on the trailers we saw them on third person.
Be free. Captain, I need you to hand it over.
Wow, what a surprise. John is aiming at him. And Bridget is telling him to kill him. Yep. What a fucking surprise. Oh, I forgot. I had a mission. I'm your diehard man. Is the trophy. No. Did I already finish the episode? The episode was getting here? Oh, come on. This is what I was talking about. If I didn't stop to check Higgs' place. There is nothing in this fucking episode. There is a couple of songs, a couple of codec calls, and walking back to the fucking beginning of the area. But nothing else. Some episodes are 2 hours long or 10 hours long. Even by normal playing standards. And some other episodes are just really short. Oh, Vietnam! I forgot, I was talking about how we saw World War One, World War Two. I forgot there was a Vietnam section. I completely forgot about the Vietnam part of the trailer. You are wearing John's mask? Why? And now it's when he lights the cigarette and burns everything. I know this part can be done stealthily, and I want to try it, but it's really difficult to do this part stealthily because these bastards, episode 11, I just said episode 10 in the fucking title, you bastard. And this is a boss fight, and the episode will be off. The episode will be over as soon as the boss fight is done, so it's going to be episode 10, 11, and 12. Oh, the helicopter is down. Yeah, I don't want the spotlight mode. Also, the spotlight mode works whenever they fucking want. It doesn't really work most of the time. It only works when the game lets you use it. Can you take this away, fucking hell? I know how to use the spotlight mode. I hate the hints, dude. I hate the fucking hints. They are on the screen way too long. Okay. You go on the utility pouch. I'm missing blood bags. There is people, but I don't think they are the soldiers. This is the walking part. Where are we this time? You, my friend, are on Vietnam right now. So you better get some armor because you are fucked. Wow, the fucking helicopter, dude. More blood bags, right? Yeah, be real careful with it. We want to use all the health we can, so getting hit early is not a thing we should do. I wish there was a way to put them on the utility pouch without having to go into the menu all the time. Also, where the fuck do I have to go? There. Come on, scan it. I don't have the whole fucking thing. Okay, so far they are only ghosts, and we are still not in the boss fight. The boss fight is in here. So we have to be real careful not to get damaged before getting into the boss fight. Anti-BT handgun. Well, it is something. Okay. Is there something here that I can or want to use? Nothing. Okay. I don't want to use the spotlight mode a lot because I feel like I'm going to alert the enemies, but I'm not in the boss fight yet. See, for example, this part is really intense. Also, I don't have any blood bags equipped. There's one in there. Is it upstairs or? No. Are they shooting through the whale? Huh. Interesting. Just be real careful in that part because they keep shooting in there. So we have to remember this is a loop and everything repeats. For example, that rocket is going to hit in there again. The helicopter is going to fall again. We have to be real careful and pay attention. Also, I'm going to put the 2 blood bags on the utility pouch. How many do I have already on the utility pouch? 4. Okay, so the next blood bag will be on the backpack. We are almost in the boss fight area. We also have to remember that we have the decryptobiotes, which means that we can get a full health gauge. If we run out of blood bags, we have at least 2 or 3 full health gauges. I love how they represent Cliff with all these barbed wire spider-like nets. Because he's a predator, he's setting traps, he's a spider, like they are showing. But we also know that he was a good father that was trying to save his son. He's still trying to save his son, but we are seeing a soldier for some reason. They have to give us a lot of explanations. They have to explain a lot of fucking things about this character. Okay, Glyph. Game on.
My name? Clifford Unger. Where are you, BB?
Is this the part where they explain?
Where's my baby?
The good thing is that they are not using Ordradek like the terrorists.
Fight. My dear baby.
God, I miss the Soliton radar so much. That is lethal. That is not non-lethal.
Man. I want my baby back.
Are they setting ambushes? So suspicious. Yeah, they are stopped. They are setting ambushes. And this will be way faster and way easier if I just blasted through it, but I want to try and do it stealthily. That is nasty. Oh, I'm seeing you, Clifford.
Die Hartman.
Oh, wow. He is really checking out for me.
Where's my baby?
The problem is that the other guy has him covered.
I just want you to be happy.
Interesting. Oof. Is he seeing me? He is seeing me. Woof. Getting cover. He almost fucking saw me. That was intense. Okay, that was intense.
Come back, boys.
Come back, boys. Oh my god, son of a bitch. He's calling for reinforcements. And he's looking to where I am. Son of a bitch. Are they moving? That light in there is moving.
Baby. Get my baby.
Okay, if I can go around the whale, I can try and get into that bush in there.
It's all my fault, baby.
Yep, he saw me. Fuck. Oh, this is the Higgs one. Wait, so what type of bullets do I shoot? Are they lethal or are they non-lethal? They look like chiral bullets. Okay, first round is done. Okay. Eat the cryptobiotes and that way you stop using the blood bags. Golden rubber rounds. A customized non-lethal loaded with more effective anti-VT golden rubber rounds that consume chiral crystals. Includes an optical sight, suppressor and grenade launcher attachment. Okay, so I was using the chiral crystals in there, and I don't want to waste my chiral crystals in there. And they are non-lethal bullets anyway, so have to keep that in mind. Shotgun level 2, assault rifle level 2, and blood bag. I'm going to get the assault rifle level 2 and the blood bag. I wonder if you can get close enough to Cliff to use a stealth knockout with him, because he saw me really fast. So I don't really know if you can do a stealth attack on Cliff. I know you can do it on the soldiers. We've done it on the soldiers, but the question is, can it be done with Cliff himself?
My dear.
It seems that on this part they are not patrolling.
Need you, baby.
On the Europe, the World War II one, they were patrolling.
Baby. Baby.
Okay, just follow the handprints. Still not detecting anyone. I also don't want to get a lot of items because you cannot really hide in these green parts if your backpack is too full.
Clifford. Hunger.
Okay, I'm detecting someone. I'm seeing light in there, so. Yep, they are patrolling. In fact, that is Cliff himself. He is alerted right now. Kind of. He's alerted, but he doesn't know where I am. Thank God I have the suppressor. He's not liking that. Hunker down, yeah, right. They are closing in on me. Okay, one down. They really don't know where I am. I wish I could see activate attachment. Oh my god, I have a grenade launcher. That is so fucking useful. And they know where I am. Boom! Oh, you got to me. Okay, shotgun time then. Oh my god, he went fucking flying. Oh my god, it does nothing to the soldiers, but he goes flying with that. Do I have a grenade launcher in here too? Yes, I do. Okay, I'm running out of grenade launcher. Oh my god, there are attachments now? Okay, he's knocked out now. Or did I hit the skeleton? I think I hit the skeleton. Yep, he's down there. Okay, I need the rifle because he's too far away. I'm seeing you there. Oh, I got his helmet off. Yep, I know you don't like that grenade. So it's pretty much guns blazing most of the time. I need to see where he is.
Over here. Light him up.
Oh my god, he summoned more. What a bastard. And I'm out of bullets. Nice, nice, nice. He's not killing them fast enough. I think I'm going to need to use lethal. Because it's the non-lethal is taking way too long. Anti-BT handgun, lethal. I'm so sorry, you fucking bastard. Come on, please stop summoning bastards. Okay, nice. Whew. My god. Okay, I have to start getting rid of things because... Okay, the handgun is empty. Have bullets. The anti-BT handgun is not really useful in this situation. Blood bags 2 empty, and I have other 2 on the backpack. I need more weapons.
We need reinforcements.
I need weapons.
Move.
Can you give me that? So, seeing how they are doing this right now, I think it's better to do it stealthily.
To fight.
And then when they discover me, go guns blazing, because it's becoming really hard with the resources I have. How far away are those items? 62 meters, but they are really close on me.
Get my baby.
Okay, someone is in there. It might be Cliff. No, because it doesn't have the tentacles. Okay, it saw me. Okay, they know where I am now.
Open fire.
Fucking hell, they hide really well. If I like flip up, I should be able to end the round faster. The problem is that he's going to keep summoning them. Yep. Now they're gone, but oof, cannot really do that. Have to be more careful.
We need reinforcements. Move.
Okay. Blood bag is empty. Fuck.
I'll make it right.
Drop it. Going to go down and get those resources in there that I didn't get before. Born to fight, I know. 3 blood bags and 1 on the backpack, 2 on the backpack. Utility pouch. Okay. Usually the fights with Cliff have 3 rounds, so I'm on the final one. Wow, my items are all in there? Oh yeah, I got rid of them. Fucking hell, Alphonse. You and your fish memory.
I'll make it right.
Okay, I almost have no bullets in this. And I have to remember that this is a level 2, not a level 3, which means that it has no suppressor. Armor plate level 1. I mean, it's better than nothing, I guess. Get it on the hip. Okay, I'm seeing the prints in there. The question is, where are they? Yeah, I saw one there. That's not Cliff, that's the soldier, but that one in there, with the lights moving around them, is Cliff.
I need you.
Okay, trying for some stealth or some attempt at stealth.
Where's my baby?
Come on, get in here. I seriously can't believe you are not seeing the order moving like that. Oof, he's there. It's going to be really hard to get there.
I want my baby back. Die Hartman.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this.
Baby.
I don't even know if you can stealth kill Cliff. Oh shit, there's another soldier in there.
Want you to be happy.
Get in the green. Okay, I'm in the green.
Die Hartman.
Please let me do this stealthily. Whoa! Fucking got you now. He gets up again. Oh fuck. He gets up again. Oof, not even lighting him up. Okay. That is bullshit. That is fucking bullshit. I got him and he got up again. Oh no, dude. Don't give me the option of being stealthy if you are not going to let me be stealthy. That is fucking bullshit. Blood transfusion in progress. That is the tiny victory sip.
Baby. We're getting out of here. I promise.
Give it to him, dude.
Give
Trust
me
him.
back my baby. You
I mean,
could've
he's
done
dead, but
Who are you? Are you the father?
please don't say your surname. Please don't say your name is Bridges. Oh, Bibi's happy. Oh,
They told me your name was Sam Porter,
who told you that?
but you were Sam Bridges.
Hmm.
My bridge to the future.
Is episode 12 going to be longer than episode 7, for example? Because usually
Sam,
these episodes, the episodes
you bring
of
people
Cliff
together.
are only boss fights.
You're their bridge to the future. Come on, Sam. Stand up.
Are you trusting him? I mean, I trust the character is just a father trying to save his baby. But at the same time, he's the guy that was trying to kill you. I mean, he's trusting him because Bibi is telling him to trust him. Bibi is saying that Cliff is fine. So, that's why Sam is trusting him. I trust Cliff way more than I trust Bridget or I trust Emily, so... But he's dead. He doesn't have a body anymore. He's fucking dead. How... He cannot go back. And now he's wearing the laboratory clothes, not the soldier clothes. Oh my fucking god. Okay.
Take BB and get out of this place. There's nothing I can do for your wife. I'm sorry. Now, if she orders me to do something, I have to do it. I have to. But I served under you first. And your family doesn't deserve this. Any of this.
Why are you helping me? If they catch you.
Because you saved my life, sir. Again and again.
Okay, they are not boyfriends.
Sent us into the jaws of hell. It was you that brought us home.
He's just a loyal soldier. Well, he was a loyal soldier until he was a piece of shit and killed him. 22 minutes. There must be a way to do this fast enough, but the problem is that I don't really see how you could locked in syndrome about Dreamcatcher and Kipus. The episode is over because I got a trophy. I don't see how you could do this fast enough. Because whenever you stealth kill Cliff, he gets back up. There must be a way, but I don't really know how. Porters are freelance delivery personnel. Also, it's really hard to see. It doesn't matter if you give me a fucking scope if I cannot use it. Don't give me a scope if I'm not able to use it on weapons. I hate when games do that. Yes, you're alive. Where did Sam put the giant guy? Oh, okay. It fits in there. I was like, I think it's way too big to fit it anywhere on that shelf. System error, connection lost? Wait, what?
Sam, are you okay? I reviewed your logs. It looks like you were caught in a supercell.
You had to look in the logs to see the supercell. You didn't see the fucking massive storm in the entrance.
How'd I wind up here then?
Remember Victor? He found you lying unconscious by the harbor and brought you inside.
I think Cliff might be Lou's father.
Wow.
He said, give me back my BB.
Impossible. Cliff was born.
He gave me this. Maybe he's trying to tell us something.
Yep.
Something about the BBs, maybe. About how they were made. It didn't feel like he was trying to hurt us. It felt like...
Holy fuck, Nea. You and your
You
relatives.
said you saw him holding the director captive on the beach.
Yeah. They must have some history we don't know about. Them and Bridget.
Funny you should say that. I've got something you should see. Found it in the
Okay, I'm
archives
putting the
while I was
phone on
digging
silent
around.
because Nea is retweeting every
It's
fucking
a
thing.
pre-recorded message from the director labeled, "If I don't come back."
Still don't trust him, dude. I still don't trust him. Or Bridget or Amelie.
This message is insurance, in case something happens to me. For Bridget's eyes only. And I sure as hell hope that's who's watching. I got a little present from Amelie. Said she'd take me to the beach if I wanted. But I'd need this doll to show me the way.
The creepy doll.
It's a trap. It has to be. But I've decided to play along. You've all been playing along too, haven't you?
Yeah, way too much.
You know this mask hides more than just my face. Well, Emily's a blank slate too. No past, no record she ever existed. She's a ghost.
Yeah.
And the thing about
Weird.
ghosts, I never met Emily in person. Have you? Ever seen her in the flesh, shook her hand, touched
The only
her?
time I saw her on the real world, she was connected to a
The
VT.
original
So
team we sent was divided into two groups. Emily was with the first. Mama and Hartman were with the second. They had no direct contact with her.
Yes. Amelie's group was wiped out in Edgenorth City. Everyone but her. Everyone who could
What a
say whether or
coincidence.
not she exists.
Bullshit. She's real. We've touched, all right? She and I both.
Well, I've only ever interacted with her hologram.
I'm telling you, I've met her. In person.
no, you've met her in
Lots
the
of times
beach,
when I was little.
Yes, but on the beach.
and she never
Here's what
ages.
the president had to say about her daughter. Emily was born on the beach. There, her car remained though her Ha came to this world. This division of body and soul forced her to spend most of her childhood in the hospital. But though her health was poor, her Doom's numbers were off the charts.
That's
Her
bullshit.
supernatural talents blossomed as she grew older and overcame her limitations. But by the time she was 20, she could travel to and from the beach, body and all. And that's where she started spending all of her time. Now, if you wanted to get in touch with Emily, it was via hologram or nothing. The president insisted on that.
The question is why?
I swore an oath to the president and to America. As far as I was concerned, her word was law. So when she said Amelie was her daughter and the best candidate to succeed her, I believed it.
That's not how presidency
But when the
works.
archives were restored, I couldn't resist testing out my access privileges. And that's how I found out. Bridget was diagnosed with uterine cancer in her 20s and couldn't have children.
Wow, what a surprise.
You see, doesn't add up, does it? There's no way Amelie could be Bridget's biological daughter. So where'd she come from?
Is she a BB from the
Is she
BB
even
experiments?
real? How can we be sure that Amelie is an extinction entity when we don't even know if Amelie is Amelie? Hell, for
How-
all I know, the EE theory might be bullshit.
How the
It's
fuck
not.
did they get the umbilical
If
cord?
she's the cause of the death stranding, then I have to accept her invitation. I've loaded my gun
More
with
questions.
automatic rounds.
More fucking questions.
Sam's blood. It connects my gun to her, to me, to him, all of us. Which means I should be able to take it with me to the beach. I'm gonna stop what she started by stopping her.
Yeah, but you want to see
One
Bridget,
last confession.
not Emily. So,
I'm just a man. No powers. Nothing special. Don't have dooms. I can't repatriate like Sam either. Don't know the first thing about dying. I had never tried it. Yeah. I've been to hell. Every single battlefield was hell. But no matter how terrible it got, I never died.
so
Because
that's
all
why you are
I
called
ever
Die
did
Harmon.
was run from death. Well, I gotta go. She's calling for me. Bridges, don't let me down.
Hey, hi there, Lastarius. And episode 12. Sorry
we
that it
recorded
says
the
episode
director jumped to
10
the
on
beach.
the title.
Or rather, Amelie summoned him there.
He had a gun to Bridget when I saw him. Then Cliff showed up, took him away.
I thought he went to the beach to confront Amelie.
Yeah, she was there too. She was the one who got me out.
It's so obvious to me now. I can't believe I didn't see it sooner. It was Amelie who...
What a fucking coincidence! Again, no problem, haven't been playing myself. I left the game
happened?
on episode 6.
The chiral
But because
network
you don't
dropped
like it,
out.
or because you
According to
didn't
London,
want to play
it won't
in
be
general?
long before it's completely unusable.
So all our hard work was for nothing.
Let me finish what I was saying, Sam.
I'll tell
Still
him.
have problems with the spoilers.
Fraja. You look like shit.
Oh, if you
should
have
be
no
rested.
problems with the spoilers, it's okay then.
I need to tell you something.
Got married. Oh yeah, I forgot you were
I had a
getting
little
married.
chat with Higgs back on
Congrats
the
on
beach.
that.
Didn't take much to make him talk.
You say why he betrayed you?
He said
Because he met Amelie.
What?
What a
She
fucking
was the
surprise.
leader. The terrorist void outs,
Will
the
return
whole
soon.
extinction agenda. Amelie was behind it all.
Like hell she was.
I know you don't want to believe it. But it lines
Everyone,
up with what Die
my
Hard
god,
does.
now you guys notice that Amelie is the bad guy?
After he met Emily. At first, he was looking to expand
What a
his
fucking
territory,
surprise.
and I had a power he could use. At least, that's how he ended up working with me. He was no terrorist. He just wanted to reach more people. But then she shows up with abilities that put mine to shame. Hell, she could even control BTs. So Higgs decides to go with her. And that's when she turned him into her agent of extinction.
Amelie gave Higgs his power.
Yeah,
Yes.
she made him her homo demons.
What about Bridget? You care to tell me what she was doing on the beach? You got an answer for that too?
I know it's a lot to swallow. But Higgs said himself.
Can you
that
please
Emily
give
is
me
an
the
extinction
answers?
entity.
Just
I looked inside
stop
his
giving me
pod,
questions.
and there was no BB in there. Take a good look at what was.
A doll.
It's the same doll Die Hard Man had. This is their bridge baby. There's this idea that the terrorists brought back BB tech and Bridges was just following suit. It's garbage. Their methods and yours are completely different. Your BB links you to the world of the dead. Their doll links them to Amelie and her beach.
Interesting. So the doll, whenever we,
You know who
when
else had
Amelie
dolls
sent
like
us
this?
away from the doll,
Cliff.
away from
He
the
was
beach,
carrying
we
them
saw
on
the doll
battlefields.
instead of seeing Bibi.
Higgs, the director. All three of them were drawn in and controlled by this extinction entity. And who is this EE really? Is it Bridget? Is it Amelie?
I think it's both.
All I can say is that the
I think
answers
it's
aren't-
bullshit. I think Amelie doesn't exist. I think Amelie is just a figment of Bridget.
If we get to the bottom of that, then maybe we can still avert the last stranding.
You've got to find her, Sam.
He's not a soldier. You guys are asking way too much of him.
She's waiting for you on the beach.
Oh my god, I have to go to the beach again. Nice thinking. I'm really trying to piece this together because they are not giving me any answers. They keep giving me questions but no answers, and the problem is that they are going to give me the answers
Sam,
in the last
the
10
connection's
seconds of the
unstable,
game.
so I'll keep this short. We have a job for you. Fragile's condition is deteriorating. If she slips into a coma, there's a chance her soul might become stranded on the beach.
Okay.
She needs cryptobiotes fast. Luckily for us, Fragile Express keeps a stockpile there in Port North City. So we'd like you to grab some for us while you're in the area. All the details are on the terminal upstairs.
And of course it's going to be a time-sensitive mission because... Okay. Time to piece it all up. First of all, shut it, Sam. The adults are talking here. Most things will be answered near the end. If I'm correct, spoiled myself 2 months when the game came out. Was too anxious. I know that the ending has a lot of the answers, if not every answer, because my girlfriend completed the game and she told me that the game tells you the answers, but in the ending. I still have 3 episodes to play. I am on episode 12, they are 14, and they will give me the answers between now and the ending. I know that. The problem is that I spent 12 episodes knowing nothing, and now they are trying to feed all the answers right in the ending. So, okay, time to feed all the answers I have. We know that Cliff is the father of Lou, that his wife died, that Cliff died because Die Harman killed him, Bridget gave the order, Bridget doesn't have a daughter because she had uterine cancer, which means Amelie is not Bridget's daughter. That means that either she's a clone or a part of Bridget or something completely different. We know Sam was adopted, and we know Die Harman knew all this, and he didn't trust Amelie or Bridget. Now the question is, who the fuck is Amelie? We know Amelie is the bad guy, but who the fuck is Amelie? That's the main question. We also have the journals of of Higgs and a couple of females. Chronicles of Aaron, episode 5. Uh, Anytime you ever drop by the safe house I built for you, tried to report back to the director once I finally had the thing up and running, but I never heard nothing back. No heart of gold after all. No manners neither. No manners neither. What an asshole. And I could have cried after all the trouble I went to. Between you and me, maybe I just I did just a little. Not so much as a nice job. That's the least a guy can expect after a trek like that, don't you think? I never got a nice fucking job. Don't complain. I've been fucking walking through this entire fucking country doing things for you. And you guys are like, oh wow, you are a legend. Move your fucking asses. Do something. If you read the interviews, maybe you can piece some of the secrets together. Yeah, that's the thing. I have the journals of Higgs, so I think that's going to explain how Higgs became what he is. But at the same time, I don't think they are giving me all the answers in the journals just yet. Blah 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 blah. But right when I was about to give up on life, an angel appeared to save me. That's right, Fragile. That sweet little ray of sunshine whisked me right back here in an instant. She seemed awfully tired. Had me a little worried. There's something in the air in Mountain Knot City too. Something funky. Plus, locked us up and running somewhere, so... But you're okay, right, Sam? I damn well hope so. When you sent me this email, I was in a fucking boss fight. So yeah, I'm perfectly fine. We're here for you and we're praying that you make it. Keep fighting the good fight. The junk dealer. I'm going to get her back. Hey Sam, still your own man. Still out there walking that lonely road. I've been a little lonely myself, to tell you the truth. I know I did nothing but complain when she was here, but now she's not. Dude, you're sending me this like months after she left you. You're not sending me this a week after she left you. You're sending this months after. I can hardly think straight. Still, compared to how far Amelie is from you, she's around the corner, which is why I'm gonna suck it up. Say sorry and beg her to take me back. Wish me luck, pal. I'm gonna need it. You are probably going to die. I have memory chips? Wait, what? No Man's Journal Part 3. The Secret Confession of a Certain Someone. Access the interviews to learn more. Oh, okay, that's the chip I had. Wait. This icon was not there. So the journals, Part 2, Part 3. I'm still missing Part 1. And the journals icon are not like these ones. They don't appear locked. They just appear. Interesting. Locked-in syndrome, Die Hardman. 3 years ago. So it's been decided that Amelie will lead the expedition in terms of talent and temperament. It was only ever going to be her or Sam Strand. But we don't know where Sam is, which made the decision easy. Besides, there is no denying she's special. Amelie was born on the beach, or rather, her physical body, her Ha, that was born into this world, while her spiritual essence, her Ka, was born on the beach. Okay, whatever. Medically speaking, they weren't sure what to call it. In the end, they settled on a diagnosis similar to what's known as locked-in syndrome, a condition where the subject is mentally present but physically unable to move their body, except for their eyes sometimes. The president was able to communicate with Amelie's soul on the beach, but her body remained as it was when she was born. But after a time, thanks mainly to the president's efforts, she began to show progress. Amelie's physical and spiritual selves gradually came together, and her body began to develop normally. It was right about then that they realized that she was also a doomed sufferer, and began to ascertain her incredible abilities. She can transport herself physically to her own beach. Guess it makes sense that the world is more real to her than this one. She may have overcome. Holy fuck! It's really hard to read with all the screen flickering in the background. Mm, mm. She may have overcome her initial struggles, but she still spent most of her life on the other side. And over there, time stands still, which is why even now she looks like she's in her 20s. So what they are saying is that she doesn't look to age up because she's all the time in the beach, physically present in the beach, and that's why she doesn't age. Still don't trust that theory. Eventually, the president came to feel that her daughter had been through enough. From that point onward, all communication with Emily would be via hologram. Even during the expedition, she would be in direct contact with most of the team. It's not a bad plan. To be fair, it will keep her out of reach of the terrorists for a start. Still don't trust the theory. About the dream catcher 1 year ago, Harman's lab. There is a psychological framework which posits that the human personality is comprised of various strands, our inner mind and our outer character. Each is a strand or thread made up of yet smaller threads which intertwine with others to make us who we are. And in nurturing each strand we become better people and inure ourselves against psychological harm, or so the theory goes. As odd as it may sound, holy fuck, sometimes it's really hard to pronounce some things. This is not an entirely dissimilar concept to the one which lies behind that most ubiquitous of Ojibwe artifacts, the Dreamcatcher. You've seen them before, yes? A woven web of threads set to protect the mind from harm by trapping nightmares, thus ensuring that only present dreams pass through. It's no coincidence that these charms came to symbolize the pan-Indian movement of the 20th century. The many and varied Native American tribes strove to set aside their differences in order to foster a group identity, a singular dream. As such, it came symbolize what made them one people, what united them. In essence, strands represent that which makes us who we are, that which differentiates us from what we are not, and the bonds we share with one another. Kipu's 3 years ago before the first expedition. Kipu means knot in the Quechua language. Objects given this name used in ancient Incan society to record and transmit information, and yes, Emily just so happens to wear one. The Inca would pass the quipu from one place to another via a network of messengers known as chasquis. You might be surprised at the complexity that can be communicated through simple system of knots. I mean, Braille is really simple, and it's a system of dots that you read with your fingers. So I understand that quipus are pretty much the same. And not merely numerical data, it is said that whole stories could be contained in these intricate webs. Some theories suggest that they were ascribed magical properties. Certain combinations of knot numbers were thought to encourage the dead to sleep peacefully in their graves. For example, thus we see that the quipu is at once a tool of communication, storytelling, and a ritual. Okay, and now I only have the nine journals, I think. Oh my god, journals. My partner's powers are extraordinary. So in here he was talking about Amelie. He wasn't talking about Cliff. My partner's powers are extraordinary, sure, but deep down I know the two of us alone don't have what it takes to bring true, lasting freedom to the people. Everything we've done, that we continue to do, no matter how much it may seem to bring people together, is still a far cry from the way it should be. Timefall, BTs, tidal clouds, all these and more serves to cut to cut us off from the rest of the creation. And I have to say, I don't think that's ever going to change. Even people like me or and my partner, we have our limits. But now I've met someone who has none. Someone who could save the world from this madness, make it whole again, put our shattered pieces back together. Samantha America Strand, Emily. The moment I met her, I knew she was destined to make us whole again. She told me we'd do it together, and even gave me a gift, a bridge baby. It's a BT sensor of sorts, although it looks like a newborn, but it's not. Emily says it was born on the beach, and it serves as a link between our world and the other side. So he thought all the time the BB he was carrying was real. Interesting. Between me and her too, if I keep it with me all times. She called it a new child for a new era. He was talking about Fragile, I think, not about Emily. No, in the beginning he's talking about Fragile, but in the end, when he says, "I met someone without limits," at first I thought he was talking about Cliff, but now we know he's talking about Emily. But in the beginning, yes, he's talking about Fragile, and the last paragraph is Emily. I'm not just a delivery guy anymore. I'm herald for her and her new world. She's given me everything I wanted, ever needed, and now I'm free to cut Fragile loose. To cut Fragile loose? Why? Right in the unknown, blah blah blah. Bibi reminds me of a baby doll, but it's no toy. Oh my god. It was a fucking doll, dude. She fucking played you. That's for sure. Neither dead or alive. Half human, half something else. An inhabitant of the in-between like a mummy. A lump of flesh wrapped around a shriveled yet still beating heart. So many symbols to choose from, all signifying that humanity's reached the end of the road. The Stranding was big number 6. I see that now, and so much more. The void outs, bodies, birthing, BTs, all aspects of a single phenomenon that exists solely to wipe us off the face of the earth. We can stop what's coming. It's inevitable. Putting Humpty Dumpty back together won't change a goddamn thing. And risking life and limb to try a fool's errand. Why sacrifice what little we've got in there and now for a future that will never come? It's wasteful and meaningless. Emily agreed. I'm sure. Technically, it's a doll, but it's not. It had connection with Emily, so he could tap into her beach. No. I know it's not a simple doll, but it's funny that he thought all the time that it was a real baby when it was a doll of a baby connected to Emily. But it wasn't like our baby. Our baby is a real baby. Which then again, where are all the others? Because we know that all the cities and all the distro centers have a baby in them, a real baby. And that's why our baby is connected to them, because the cities and the chiral network is a network of BBs. We know our BB is BB28. So where are all the other 27? We know that some of those 27s are on the cities and the distro centers. But I have to count the cities and the distro centers and see if they are 27, because our BB is BB28. I met Emily on the beach again, and she pressed her for more answers about the Stranding. And pressed her for more answers about the Stranding. Some BBs are discarded like trash because they stop working. That's what they told us. That's the thing. They told us that they throw the BBs away. But we also know that every single city and every single distro center has a BB in them, because the chiral network is a network of BBs connected one to another. She was waiting till the time was right. I don't know. I don't care. Wait. I lost something in there. I lost a sentence in there. But she wouldn't give me anything. Maybe she's got nothing left to give. Maybe she's waiting till the time is right. I don't know. I don't care. We all know there's no escaping extinction. I'm struggling to see her angle. Why even pretend to rebuild? Why rail against the inevitable? If there is another layer to this, I can work it out. And I'm getting sick and tired of trying. If she's not gonna let me in on her plans, I'm gonna have to assume the worst and take matters into my own hands. Give humanity the coup de grace myself. Just need the power to do it. Dear Diary, today I nuked Middle Knot City. Wipe it clean off the map. Didn't carry the bomb myself, of course. Fragile did the honors. Deliver my mercy to the people like a good little porter. I'm sure she is surprised, but she shouldn't be. Death and destruction are part and parcel of the human condition, and bringing people together only exacerbates that. Be careful what you wish for, huh? It's like our ancestors came from the old world to the new and brought their old world diseases with them. Natives had no immunity, and over half died in the blink of an eye. Bam! And we've only come up with better, more effective ways of killing ever since. The network's just another means of hastening the end. This was always the logical conclusion of our efforts, mine and Fragile's. Maybe that's why I partnered up with her, because in my heart of hearts, I knew it was building to this. So, Higgs wanted to help people. That's why he partnered with Fragile. When he met Amelie, he got more power, and he knew that helping people had to be different. That's why he started doing the whole terrorist thing. And he went on full terrorist and nuked a city because he was tired of waiting for Amelie to give him answers. Which is pretty much exactly what I did with Peter Englert. I got emails from Peter Englert once and again and again and again, and more pizza deliveries, and in the last one I got fucking tired and I started throwing grenades inside Peter Englert's shelter. So, you could say the player is like Higgs, or at least I'm like Higgs. I got tired of not having answers. And I started nuking things. Well, not really nuking because I didn't have a nuke, but I had a lot of grenades that I used on his shelter. Some porters were to begin. Dooms, Repatriate, Lone Wolf, Amelie's adopted brother, motherfucker. I love Higgs. I really love Higgs. He's probably the best written character in this game. Impression I get that he's a loner who found meaning in being a good Samaritan. Yeah, I tried that mask on for size once upon a time. Sweet little Amelie, though, she buys into his act. Thinks he's got what it takes to help her make America whole again. I tell you what, the more I look into it, the more it seems like he might actually be a true believer. Fucking hell. Anyway, he's a dead man walking. Even with Amelie's help, he will be in Central before long. And the second he shows, I'm bringing a shit ton of BTs down on his head, and I'm turning that place into a crater. Then it's bye-bye Sammy Porter, bye-bye Bridges HQ, bye-bye Expedition Team. Okay, so this is right before the beginning of the game. Sam's still alive, this is after the beginning of the game. Not even a void out's enough to keep a repatriate down. Sticks in my craw. Sticks in my craw? Oh. First time I see that expression. Second expedition got wiped out, obviously, but Sam seems happy to head west all by himself. Stupid fuck's crazier than me. Or maybe just desperate. Still can't figure why rebuilding the nation so important to him. It was not important to him. He was forced to do it. Well, whatever. He wants to keep at it. He can be my guest. Even if he still had the others backing him up, it wouldn't make a difference. Ending's already been written. I've worked it out. Worked out exactly how it's gonna go down. But dooms alone isn't enough. I need a greater power to finish the job. To rain down fire and brimstone on those modern day Sodom and Gomorrahs. I've discovered the truth about the Death Stranding. Amelie's power have nothing to do with Dooms. She's destruction incarnate. The angel of Death Stranding, the extinction entity. I understand now what my true role is. The bridge that will deliver her judgment to the world. The executor of the end. No one knows. Not even Sam, but they will. Sam's arrived in Port Knot City and with Fragile to boot. Think I'll meet them there and bring a BT or two along for the ride. It's past time I showed Bridges how powerful I've become. Come on. Come all. Come one, come all. We've we'll have ourselves an annihilation party, and when it's over, there will be no one left to come between me and Emily and the end of the world. So he got tired of waiting for Emily's orders and answers. He started doing his thing, and Emily didn't know about it. But how did Emily answer to that, other than by trying to kill him? Goddamn, is Sammy Boy stubborn, just ain't the quitting type. Seems it's rubbing off on Emily too. Girls trying to fight her true nature, flip the script, for all the good it will do to her. What difference does it make if it ends tomorrow or a million years from now? He became a kind of rogue agent of destruction. Yeah, exactly. Emily and him were trying to unify all the beaches into one. Instead of waiting the time Emily did that, he just said, let's do it right now. Exactly. They were trying to unify all the beaches into one and bring all the humans together, but in death, instead of bringing them together in life. And he got sick and tired of waiting, and he started doing it himself. Pretty much. This planet is 4.6 billion years old, and the universe, God only knows. Humanity's entire history is a blip on a time scale. What's the fucking point of fighting for a fraction longer? Anyway, Sam and Fragile made it to Lake Knot City, which is just as well. I reckon my old partner's due for a stroll down memory lane. I sauntered through the crater she carved out with that nuke of mine. Come to think of it, maybe Sam ought to walk with her. Yeah, I think I'll have him make a special delivery for me. This is when he gave us the nuke. Okay. Well, shit. nice way to start the journal. Well, shit. Sam and Fragile managed to dispose of my nuke before it went off. They weren't smart enough to see through my disguise, but something must have tipped them off. The fact that I checked the package and I saw it was a fucking nuke. It's not like you tried to disguise it or anything. It said clearly thermonuclear bomb. You weren't even hiding it, dude. Probably what I wrote on the tag. Yeah, probably. Probably I saw that it said thermonuclear bomb on the package. I know I should have resisted the temptation, but come on. Who the hell reads that shit these days? I do. And that's why I knew it was a nuke. And now he's halfway to the coast. But he's in my neck of the woods now, and my boys ain't about to let that up. We're gonna make him regret ever fucking with me and mine. The fuck was that storm that sucked up Sam? A supercell or whatever? I hooked up my BB just before I arrived, and it started shaking and blinking, and it's all gone sideways. And there is something else out there. Something all kinds of fucked up. Don't need BB to tell me that. Okay, so Higgs never knew about Cliff until the supercell. Interesting. Happened the same to me. I was like, what the fuck am I delivering? No, the thing is, you weren't here in the stream, but the thing is that they have all the time been telling me, weapons are restricted. You cannot use weapons. We are restricting the use of weapons. You should never deliver weapons. And right away, after telling me that I should never deliver weapons, and that in this second area no one trusts Bridges or Fragile because they are terrorists and they delivered a nuke. Immediately I get to deliver a nuke, which is like bullshit. And the best thing is that none of the sensors in any city detected that it was a nuke, which is even more bullshit. It's able to detect every single weapon in the game, but it's not able to detect a fucking thermonuclear bomb. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Why do I have to deliver nukes right now? Yeah, kinda weird that sensors disable weapons shooting, but they don't disable nukes. Exactly, it's really weird how that works. I think it's like on Metal Gear Solid with nanomachines. It's called script convenience. It's called script convenience. They did it because it was convenient and that's it. They are not going to explain it. Only weapons with nanos can be disabled. So you are saying that every single weapon made by Bridges have a tag or some kind of sensor, but the nuke that was made somewhere else didn't have that sensor. It could make sense. It could make sense a lot. Actually, it does make sense. But you have to look for the answer. They don't give it to you. I suspect that. Yeah. I've got Amelie fucking finally. She's trapped in Edge Knot City. A horde of PTs all around. She's not going anywhere now. No, I'm gonna go take the good care of my sweet little angel of death. My extinction entity, we've got plans, me and her. As for you, Sammy boy, you're gonna learn what it means to really suffer. I think they won't. Welcome to the Edge, Sam. It's funny enough, with the Peter Englert shelter, I learned that if you are outside the detection thingies they have around the shelters, you can shoot the weapons in the shelters. You can throw grenades in the shelter and they explode. They only get locked when the spikes detect you. But if you are outside the spikes and you shoot a grenade in the shelter, it explodes. So you could probably kill the porters, the NPC porters, if you throw grenades into one of the distro centers from outside the distro center. Welcome to the Edge, Sam. You're a real asshole, but I've got to admit you've got greed. You remind me of me in that regard. Of course, and cause we share our connection to Emily. She gave you your dream catchers, me, my Kipu, but you've never seen her face, have you? Never look at her in the eye and see her for what she truly is. Interesting. Yeah, I thought that with... Obviously, you are not going to stop bullets. Well, if they had a force field around the place, they could stop bullets. But with grenades, you would think that the grenades get disabled as soon as they are in the shelter. But they are not. They explode anyway. Time to wake up and smell the ashes, Sammy boy. Time for me to tell everyone the truth that hides at the heart of the Stranding. You're gonna love it. I'd go grab my shot at a distro center or whatever if I were you. We've got a showdown coming, and you are gonna want to be fighting fit. Just don't keep me waiting too long, you hear? You are all alone now. You've lost everything. Your mask, her kipu, the BB doll, gone. You thought you had the power, that you were the one fated to lead them onto extinction, yet here you are, alone. You thought you were in control, that this was your role, your dream, the verge of victory, of oblivion for one and all. Herald, executor, pawn, God particle? Huh, a stupid name for a stupid goddamn fool. This was your life, Higgs, your tale, told by an idiot, full of sound and raging fury, signifying nothing. So wait, he wrote this after losing the fight. What? So it could be really like weapons in Metal Gear Solid. even if it isn't explained, in Metal Gear Solid, weapons only function when they are used by a person with nano. Yeah, in Metal Gear Solid 4, you cannot use weapons because they have the nanomachine blocker. And it kinda gets explained on the other games. They were using the nanomachine blocking on Metal Gear Solid 4 and explaining it on Metal Gear Solid 4, but it kinda backwards explains why you cannot pick the weapons of the enemies on the previous games, but it doesn't really explain why you cannot pick the weapons of the enemies on Metal Gear Solid 3, where there are no nanomachines. Because on Metal Gear Solid 3, you don't have nanomachines. So it doesn't explain why you cannot pick the weapons in there. Whatever. Script convenience. But it can be blocked by tapping into the person's nano. The Drevin distributes weapons with those controls. Yeah, I know what you mean. So it makes sense. It makes sense that they are doing kind of the same. That the weapons are connected to the system of bridges, and whenever you enter a bridges area, they get blocked. And if you make a weapon outside of bridges, like for example the nuke, you can use it in the cities and shelters, etc. Okay, so this is all. Interesting. So he wrote that and left that in the shelter after losing the fight, which leads me to believe that he's still alive. Because again, we heard the bullet, we heard Fragile shooting, but we never saw Higgs dying. And then we got an email from Higgs and we found the chip, and the journals are written after the boss fight, which means that he might still be alive. Yeah, nice. Also really nice to see how Higgs starts drifting in his last journal. Yeah, he really just doesn't care anymore. He's just like, you know what? I've tried to do all the things by my own way. Fuck it. I was a fool. They were using me, and there is no way I'm the savior or the chosen one. Whee. Okay, time to get some stamina because we have a mission to do. I really like that they added the skip with circle to this cutscene, because doing it like this was a bit of a pain in the ass. I prefer to press the button once instead of pressing it multiple times. Backpack customization unavailable. Because the chiral network is unstable? Oh, come the fuck on, game. They just want to make it harder. They want to make it harder. Okay, time for a new cutscene. Yeah, people complain a lot. I mean, I don't really mind having the cutscenes. I'm not the one that complain a lot, but now that I have it, it's useful. Because I especially don't like the beer cutscenes were nice. The monster cutscenes are boring.
They're not born yet. But the more candles, the merrier, right?
I like the cutscenes. I don't usually skip it. I only skip the monster cutscenes, or for example, if I have to get into the private room to do something on the backpack and I forget to get the materials into the city, I have to get out and I have to go back in, then I skip the cutscenes. Or for example, these cutscenes, the cliff cutscenes that I have already seen, I skip them. But usually I leave all the cutscenes because I like them. Is it your birthday? No.
Sam, check the terminal for available orders.
is not my birthday. Now that you say it, it's weird that we got that cutscene.
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
The cargo you brought is on the private locker. Yeah, whatever. You cannot recycle because it's unstable. Fucking hell. Okay, let's get rid of some of the things I have. I also love that they add the R1 thing because it was getting pretty hard to do some things. Was thinking of that because of the cutscene, but I think that one's for Cliff's birthday. No, it's supposed to be for Bibi's birthday, but he wasn't born yet. It doesn't make a lot of sense. It's like, oh, it's your birthday, but you haven't been born yet. Which means, wait, he spent a year on the pod? They said that BBs that spend longer than a year on the pod get discarded because they stop working. Is that what we were seeing? Okay, armor plates. That one is pretty fucked. Assault rifle. I don't need assault rifles or lethal assault rifles. So I'm marking you all. That's a secret I can tell you. Oh. Thanks for not spoiling. I really don't mind story spoilers because I'm not the kind of person that gets angry about that, but I prefer not to have them. So I really appreciate you making the effort of not telling me. I need a non-lethal weapon just in case, so the bola gun is okay. EX grenades, no. Hematic grenades, no. Blood bags, no. Okay, since I cannot fabricate anything, I guess I will do this. I love that. What do you bet is going to be raining everywhere? What a fucking surprise! I didn't expect that game. You're on the right track questioning the existence of BBs. Again, we know that we had to use a BB pod on Edge Knot City, and I am assuming that there is a BB on every single city and every single distro center, because they kinda let us know that, but they didn't really show us what it was going on. So I'm assuming that at least on every city and every distro center, not the way stations because they are small, but the cities and the distro centers has a BB inside them. That's my theory so far. Deliver crypto IOTs to the capital Knot City. Is it capital Knot or? Oh, I have a bike. Nice. I thought I was going on foot, but it seems I'm not. Yeah, don't get it on water, and I know time sensitive, whatever.
Can't afford to submerge it, even partially.
I know. And it's time sensitive because the cryptobiotes get into a comatose state if they are awake for too long. I know how cryptobiote delivery works. Sons of bitches, they also didn't fix Vivi's mental state, which means that I have to do it.
Order assigned.
It's not time sensitive? Weird. It's usually time sensitive. So it's just don't submerge it. I mean, the fastest way would be to put the cryptobiotes on the floating carrier and follow the river. Well, good thing it's not time sensitive because this is time consuming. Are you okay now? Are you happy now? Okay, I think you're good enough now. Wow, I haven't been on the first area in ages. I haven't been here for a long, long time. And now it's going to rain everywhere and it's going to be full of BTs, which is even worse.
We've been getting near constant timefall in this region for a while now. As a result, everything you built for us out here has been completely destroyed. The good news is, we managed to recover all cargo stored on site and transferred it to the capital Knot City Distro Center. As for the not-so-good news, Chiral printers are currently unusable due to the network instability. Given the circumstances, you might want to consider turning to your fellow porters for assistance. But I'll leave that up to you, Sam. I'm sure you'll come through for us. You always do.
So, even though the things got broken, they managed to get everything that was on the lockers into the cities? Because the lockers are gone. Man, lucky I had the bike. Because doing this on foot, again, is how the game wants me to do it, but if the game is letting me pick the bike, I'm going to use the bike. I also have to be careful in this area because usually it has BT. Yeah. Oh, I don't have anti-BT weapons. Have to be careful with that. Wait, the floating blobs are here? Oh, that's new. That's fucking new. Now the floating blobs are here. Interesting. And I don't have any anti-BT weapons with me. Fuck. Well, I have the BT grenades. And they are different. They have like... They have horns now? Weird. Well, if I go through fast enough, they shouldn't be able to attack me, I think. The problem is that they are a lot... Holy mother of fuck! They are a shit ton of them. And they are really different from the other ones. Yep, they attack faster. But if I go through fast enough, they shouldn't be able to damage me a lot. Ah, timefall shelter, perfect. Wait, I need to do this. Whew! I will read you in a second. Whew! Please don't attack me. I think that if you use fluids, they go away, like the peace grenades. I really don't know how to use the EX grenades. Because I never found a use for the EX grenades. Usually they just make the BTs angry. But the floating blobs are completely different type of BT, so I really don't know how to use the EX grenades. Maybe they work on them. Thank God I have the exoskeleton and I had the bike. EX grenades are like repellents in Pokemon. They are and they are not, because EX number 2 on normal BTs, the ghost type BT, makes them angry and they come at you faster. It's the only use I have found for the grenades. They make them avoid the place if it exploded. And I know that peeing on the grabbers, on the ground grabbers, they... Wow, what? A boss fight? What the fuck? Why is there a boss fight now? Oh, this is so bullshit. Of course there is a boss fight. Of course there is a boss fight. Come on, Annalie. Okay, I need to drop this. I know, Bibi, I know. Come on, get away. Sorry if I don't pay a lot of attention to the chat, but I will read it in a second. Fucking hell. Of course there is a boss fight. Why wouldn't there be a boss fight? Come on, climb. Stop damaging the cargo and climb. You can use normal bullets on the places the blood grenade landed. Yeah, but I left all the weapons behind because I'm stupid. Because I thought I don't need lethal weapons with normal. I was thinking about the mule camps in the way, and I didn't think that there were going to be a lot of BTs. A little help will be nice, people. For a moment I need other players. Come on. Well, seems that I'm on my own. Let's see if I can reach the bridge and try to get out of here. Come on, you have the exoskeleton. Move. Okay, where is the enemy? Somewhere over there. Okay. And out. Fuck you. Whew. Fucking bastards. Note to self, don't leave the weapons behind. I really wasn't expecting a boss fight right away for some fucking reason. Whew. Wow, Cass is going to breeze through this because he's been coming back here a lot, so he's going to have it way easier than I'm having it right now. Haven't been here since the beginning of the game. Okay, I cannot really... I have to be careful with how deep is the water, because I cannot get the cryptobiotes in the water. So I have to be careful with that. I'm glad I didn't pick the bike, because I would have probably died if I used the bike in there. Thanks for the battery recharge.
That was close.
And I can fix the cargo in that timeful shelter. Nice.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges.
Please tell me I have weapons in here, even if they are lethal weapons. Please tell me I have weapons in here.
All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Or a vehicle. No, I never made a vehicle in here. But there are other players' vehicles. Finally, the other players are useful. Kind of. They have normal bikes. Okay. Get some weapons. Yeah, I'm not going away without the weapons. Well, if I have them. I only have EX grenades. So I'm getting all the hematic grenades I can. Ladder, PCCs, blood bags. I'm getting a couple of blood bags too. I really don't have any weapons. Okay, whatever. Auto sorted, better. Whew. Okay, let's hope I don't find a lot of BTs in the way. The mule camp, well, I can go through it, especially because they should be taking cover now that it's raining. You can use the shared lockers? I can use the shared lockers, you're right on that. Nice thinking. I didn't think of it because I never used them. Please let someone have weapons in here. Claim cargo. A bullet gun and smoke grenades. Yeah, useful, thank you. Okay. Let's hope I don't have to fight anything else, because I will be fucked. The good thing is that most of the cargo is around the cargo I have to deliver, so it's not going to get super damaged by rain. It's going to get a little bit damaged. And of course there are going to be BTs in here. Well, there are usually BTs in here, so I kinda get why they are going to be even more BTs now than usually. Try to go through here fast. Okay, they are attacking now. Just get out of here fast. This was a mistake. Yeah, mistakes were fucking made. Fucking hell. Whew. Okay, they are gone. I know, Bibi, I know you don't like it. Oh, the timefall shelter is in there. I need something to get out of the rain, but if I get on the timefall shelter, they are going to attack me again, aren't they? Yep, the timefall shelter is on the BT area. Maybe grab some PCCs. Yeah. Do you have anything on you? John 8, get things. I never ask for anything. Of course they don't have it. Sorry, my PC froze. I'm at work, kinda shitty PC. Don't worry, my PC at work is really bad. I cannot even watch videos, so I understand why the streams don't work. My PC at work is not even a PC, it's a server. It's connected to the real PC, but it's not a physical PC, it's just a server connected to severely eroded structures. Unusable due to rain? Fuck off, dude! Wait, so they don't break, but they become unusable? And of course the mule camp. Try to counter it. Why are you guys outside? It's raining, you should be on your home base. They have weapons now? Fuck off! Come on! Of course they have shotguns now. and missiles. Why would they be using spears when they have shotguns? Of course. Oh my god, why did I never came back to this area and I'm regretting it now. A timefall shelter, please let me help Vivi in there. Please don't trigger a boss fight. Also, I need a charger, so I should probably use that one. Pass time on the timefall shelter. I don't think that is going to do anything because this brain is scripted, it's not time sensitive, so. Emily's trolling you right now. Yeah, it's like, oh, you know what? It's raining everywhere, and they have weapons. So have fun. So I have to assume that every single mule now is a terrorist. They all have weapons. I was assuming that they were two different species, or however they want to call them, because they were calling them Gestalt and something else. Love how they added the gently rock controller. For once, the 6-axis is useful. For once. Because usually it's more of an annoyance. Because if you shake it like mad, it makes Lou sad. Yeah. Okay, so usually on the beach there are a lot of BTs, and I'm expecting a boss fight in that beach. So I'm going to try and go through the mountain and avoid the beach. I wonder if my lazy bridges are still there. Oh, the charger is not working. Thank you, game. Okay, there is a timefall shelter in there. Good luck. Okay, thank you. Okay, careful, careful now. We don't want to ruin the package. Careful. Better to go slow and safe than to rush through it. Please don't trigger BTs. Please don't trigger a boss fight. I just want to get there. And the bike is almost out of battery. Oh, the sky is turning red. That is just wonderful. Not a bad omen at all. Also, I love how they use the excuse of the chiral cloud density for not making a time-day cycle, a day-night cycle, or for not being able to see the moon or the sun. We are only able to see the moon and the sun now after the boss fight with Giant BT and Amelie. But before that, we weren't able to see the sun or the moon at all. And I really like that excuse of, no, you cannot see it because the chiral clouds are way too thick. So you are unable to see the sun or the moon. Of course there is a fucking boss fight. Or everything is shaking for no reason. Okay, I thought it was a boss fight for a second. Whew. Maybe it's just an earthquake. Maybe it's a normal earthquake. It's not a normal earthquake. Of course it's not a normal earthquake. Whew. Oh no, 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 no. I don't like this. No. Trust me, there is a reason. A whale now. A floating whale. Even better. Man, I'm sure glad I picked a shit ton of grenades because that is scary as all hell. Yeah, baby, we are fucked. Like, really, really fucked. I don't have near enough weapons to fight this guy. I know you don't like it, baby. I know you don't like it, dude. Quadruple rocket launcher. Finally, some weapons. An assault rifle. Of course it flies now. The grenades do nothing to it. Okay, rocket launcher it is then. Come on, order deck, tell me what it is. The helpful? I don't know what you mean by the helpful. Careful now. Is it damaging it? Doesn't look like it. Covering its blood, but it's not really doing a lot of damage. Huge health bar with the BT. Yeah, I know. Shotgun. Thank you. Holy fuck! Okay, first void out. I didn't see that coming. Area destroyed in explosion. I think this is the first time I die. Also, I was checking chat, so... Holy shit. So we have to be careful when the whale comes out of the floor. Fuck me. When was the last time I saved? Oh, during the boss fight. Okay. And I am assuming that I have to fight it. I cannot run to the city. Yeah, you have to hold your breath, it seems, when it's underground. I'm going to try and run to the city and avoid the boss fight. Nope. Not dealing with this shit. Yeah, I know you don't like it, BB. I don't like it either. It's a really cool boss fight, but I don't have any weapons. So. There is an invisible barrier. Of course there is an invisible barrier. Let's try your theory of holding the breath. It doesn't really seem to work. So we have to defeat it. I am assuming that a grenade inside the mouth is going to do more damage than a grenade on the body. What the fuck was that light? No! It's coming out! It's coming out! It's coming out! Shit! So we have to be careful when it does the light thing, because it seems that it's when it's trying to eat us from below. Okay. Drop this. Equip the rocket launcher. Yeah, you don't like that, huh, asshole? You stupid floating mammal. Fuck, I fell. Shouldn't have insulted the guy. Okay, where is it now? It is under the tar. Where is it? There. And it is coming out. Right in the fucking mouth. I'm assuming that it slows down when it's going to hit me. Like with a cat. There is another rocket launcher in there. This is going to be hard. This is going to be really hard. Oof, almost in the mouth. Are you going down? I'm going to run out of blood so fast. Oh, speaking of running out of blood. Thank you. Okay. Drop this. The bola gun is not useful right now. Hematic grenades are useful. Blood bags are useful. Hematic grenades are useful. The stun bomb is not really useful. Okay, shit. Yeah. Hold your breath. Yeah, at some point it's going to come out. There it is coming out. It also looks like the barrier in the city is not really that useful because this guy is coming in and out without much trouble. Oh, it throws tar on you. And it's drowning the building. Of course it is drowning the building. Okay, the other rocket launcher, where is it? There it is. Have to try and pick it. Oof, it's coming out of the fucking tar. Have to try and get to the building. But I don't want to lose sight of it because it's going to fucking swallow me in no time. Come on, climb it, dude. Where is it coming out? There you are, you ugly motherfucker. Right on your ugly motherfucking face. Holy shit, it went out real fast. I know, BB, I know you don't like it. Another rocket launcher, thank you. Oh, I didn't pick it? Or it threw another one. Come on, open that ugly face of yours. Perfect. Woo! Ouch. The cargo is getting super damaged by now. Of course it has also the tiny thingies that the giant PT had. What the fucking hell is that? Oh, it has lasers now. Now it's Godzilla. Try and get on the building. Whew. Okay, this is a boss fight. Where is it? See your tail. Come on, open your ugly fucking mouth. Out of rocket on that one. Is it sinking the building? It is sinking the building. Okay, get on the other one. Whew. Also, I have to drop the rocket launcher that is empty. There is another rocket launcher in there. Nice. Where is it? There. Not even with the rocket launchers is doing anything. Oh, I think I'm doing something because the health is in red now. Should probably go pick the other rocket launcher before it's too late. Don't fall there. Are you trying to fall over me? Yep, he was trying to do exactly that. Okay, you ugly bastard. There are more buildings and I have more rockets, so let's try to get to them. Whew. I hate this sound. I love them, but I hate them. Where is it? Where is it now? It's there. I hate it. Again, I love it, but I hate it. Holy shit with a floating whale. Come on, get out of the water. I have a present for you. Come on. In your mouth. No, I don't aim at it. I'm awful at aiming. I'm really awful at aiming. Really hope it doesn't use the laser now because I'm fucked if it does. I also have to start thinking about moving to another building because it's going to break this one. And there it is. You ugly bastard. Right on your fucking face. Holy fuck, no, 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 I don't like that. Don't aim the camera straight at it. Okay, I killed it. Whew. It didn't let me move the camera and I was super scared. Okay. This was a fun boss fight. Really hard. I don't know how you're going to do it if you don't have help from other NPCs, from other players. Maybe the game itself gives you items, because I don't think you have enough ammo without the help of other people. Also, fuck you, Amelie. Fuck you so much. Thank you, Lastarius.
Yes, you did it, Sam. Oh, I could kiss you, you sweet son of a bitch.
Language.
I thought it was all over.
Also, the cryptobiotes are pretty fucked right now. The cargo I was carrying is really fucked. Why are you stretching? I told you to get up. Get that back there. Have some monster. Even though you just fought one. Holy shit. Also, Aurora Borealis at this time of year in this part of the country? Holy fuck, Emily, you are a pain in my ass. Seriously, a giant floating whale? Container repair, but how damaged is the cargo itself? 32% damage? Well. I don't like it, but it's better than completely broken. Also, all this Chiralium is mine. I deserve it. I killed the whale. I love that if you stay too much in a place with a lot of Chiralium, you start seeing distorted images. For all that punch it did receive. Adamantium crate. Please don't stop chapter 2. Oh. Well, this is the beginning of the game. I cannot go back further beyond. So there is nowhere I can go before this place. Also, do I have to go to the... No, I have to go to the main building. Interesting. I thought I had to go to that one. Please don't trigger a boss fight in the city. Please don't trigger a boss fight in the city. I'm tired of boss fights. I swear to God, if you summon the humanoid giant BT, I'm going to murder someone. We've only been on this building once on episode 2. And we never were able to get in again. Whew. That was fun.
Thank heavens you made it. Fragile's been in a
Take the
coma.
rocket launcher, I made it.
But with all these cryptobiotes you brought, we should be able to bring her round.
Well, I lost like 32% of the cryptobiotes on the way, so...
To get her back on her feet. You did well, Sam.
Whew. And mission screen. There it is. A rank. How long have I been playing? I've been playing 124 hours. She's waiting for you on the... I assume the trophy ends on she's waiting for you on the beach. Because it never shows you the entire text, but yeah. Man, 124 hours. This is almost as much time and as I would have spent on playing Persona 5. The cargo is in perfect condition. Oh wow, it's exactly where
Sam.
Bridget was dying.
You're back.
He doesn't like physical contact.
It must have been one hell of a journey, especially on
Fucking
your own.
hell, you've known them
But
for
now
a
the whole
year.
team is together again.
The whole team. Die Hardman too.
Too much traveling to and from beaches in such a short span. Chiral matter contaminated her cells, effectively causing jet lag on a molecular level. Because of that, her homeostatic mechanisms were shaken. Don't worry, she's not in any danger, but she needs some rest.
Because that's science. That's how science
So where's
works.
the director?
He's being looked after in another room. Bridges personnel found him lying outside the isolation ward. Similar to when you came back from Cliff's Beach. Even after decontamination, she needed more and more time to recover.
Dude, she's unconscious. Oh well, she's not. That didn't take long.
Made it.
Hungry.
Thanks. Looks like you need me after all. Who'd have thought?
If he's got more powers, doesn't it means that Sam can get more powers eventually? Or any Doom's user?
Anyway, clock's ticking.
Girl, you look like shit. You should probably rest.
Sam's here. The Great Deliverer. The only one who can reach Amelie's beach.
Again, you should probably be sleeping. You cannot even walk.
It's not fair to you or Sam.
In my own search for Amelie's beach, I have come to realize something extraordinary. If beaches were likened to a multiverse, hers would appear to exist on a higher plane than ours. I can walk the beaches of others, but hers is beyond my reach. It's invisible, inaccessible, even to Fragile, I fear. Imagine it as a circulatory system, if you will. Each of our beaches is a single capillary. But Amelie's beach is the heart that pumps blood to the rest of us. Capillaries are
That makes no
subordinate
fucking
to the
sense.
greater whole. A whole governed by the heart, which gives direction, which dictates flow. Which
So you are saying that
dictates
Amelie's beach controls everything? Yeah.
controls everything. Don't you see? She is in control.
Wow, now you notice. I've been saying that for 3 episodes.
You may be able to travel against the flow and reach her, but having done so, if she does not wish to let you go, if she wishes to keep you, she can.
Fragile and Die Hardman broke free from her beach, didn't they?
I don't think it was any different from what happened to you. I didn't get out because I wanted to. I was forced out. Repatriated, if you will, by her.
Forced out. Why?
This is only a theory, but... she wants you. Wants you to go to her. That's her final wish, don't you think?
And we are going to do exactly that? What a nice idea.
So that's it, huh? Amelie's the EE, and this is her endgame. Just so we're clear, if I want to stop the last Stranding and come back in one piece, I need to go to her beach and talk her out of it. That about right?
Correct. As cliche as it sounds, you're our only hope. Though quite frankly, I doubt even you can change her mind.
If you can't make her see reason,
Guys, we don't even know if Amelie is human.
and if you kill her,
You'll save the world. But
You know,
you'll be
we
stranded
are
inside.
trying to reason with someone that we don't even know if they are human. Okay.
Might as well make it official then. You ready to deliver the package?
She is not ready. She's not ready at all. Oh, we've seen this cutscene on the
I'll talk to her.
on the trailers.
Maybe she'll listen. But with the shape the world's in, it'll only be delaying the inevitable. Still, if it buys us time to try and build something better, a new lease on life, at least for a little bit.
Well, part
I
of
can
this
think of
cutscene.
one woman who made the most of a chance like that. Nothing lasts forever, not even the world. But we gotta keep it going as long as we can, right? Patch the holes, change the parts, all that. So we can say we had a good run, that we lived.
Thought you didn't like having to handle things with care.
Because it was hard enough keeping my own shit together. Back when we met at the cave, the only thing I cared about was making it to the next sunrise. Sure as hell didn't care about America or the future.
I still don't care about America or the future, so
On past regrets. I was broken. But somewhere along the way, I started changing. Started meeting people that made me think that maybe it wasn't all bad. People that put their faith in tomorrow, and in me. That kept the lights on, and waited for hope to arrive.
dude, you've talked more in
So
the
I gotta
last 5
deliver.
minutes than you have talked in the
their sake.
entire game.
even if it means you never come back?
Fucked if I do, fucked if I don't, right? Take care of Lou.
I will.
Couldn't find a working still mother east of Port Knot City. Kid's done enough. No more.
All right. I'll do my best to nurse our little one back to health.
Time for intense music.
Okay, concentrate. Help me look for Amelie. Reach for her, Sam. Feel her.
She really wants to be found, so it shouldn't be difficult to reach her.
I know you love her. You love her. There.
Equipping a PCC. Yeah, thanks for telling me how to use a PCC at this point in the game. Postbox levels 1, increasing connection levels. Everyone is on level 5, every road is built.
Sam.
I have to buy lunch. I know this is a Kojima game, but I have to go buy lunch. Also, no one walks that well with fucking high heels on sand. Sam is a baby now? Sam is the baby that was crying in the beach by Sam. Interesting.
Let's go home. It's okay.
So the baby crying next to Sam was not Lou, was Sam himself.
I know the way.
This is the first time he got to the beach. Wow, drowning a baby, that is so biblical. Way too biblical. Episode 13, Sam's Strand. Red water. That can always be nice. Fucking accuse you? Is that the Earth? Okay. Perfect time to not finish it because please let me save. Please let me. I have things to do. I want to keep playing, but I can't. Okay, I'm going to do one thing. I'm going to pause it here. I'm going to buy lunch. And I will be back in a second. Okay, my lunch is coming in like an hour, so I don't know for how long I will be able to play, but I'm going to at least play a little more. Find Amelie. Well, I don't have an order deck, so I might as well look for her. Also, am I on the fucking moon? Is her beach on the moon? Because that the Earth, that whatever again, whatever.
Where are we?
Yeah, exactly. Where are we?
Anybody out there? Hey, Amelie. Where are we?
How many? Only 3 sentences.
Where are we? Amelie.
4 sentences. Okay, let's just run along the shore and see if we find her. You ran out of stamina real fast. Get up. Or not, don't get up.
London bridges
God, I hate you so much.
falling down, falling down.
Hey, I'm back. Yes, I'm also back. I had to pause it for a second to order my lunch, but now I'm back. So you haven't missed much. And now you're wearing a black dress. Of course, because it's not confusing to see Bridget with a white dress and Emily with a red dress, and now you have a black dress.
Amelie?
My God, this is so confusing.
Late. What took you so long?
Your voice.
She sounds older, yeah.
You still don't know who I am, do you?
Who are you?
She's Bridget, dude.
Sam. I knew you'd come back.
Okay, we have black dress Emily, Bridget in there. We have John, Bridget, and red dress Emily. This is getting really confusing. 4 characters by the same actress. Different voice actors.
Sam, listen to me.
Welcome to the horror game, again. What is it with the mask? Why are they wearing the mask?
I love you, Sam.
Lady, you have to learn about boundaries.
I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
We are already on the beach, my God. Again, this is getting unnecessarily confusing.
Right here, ever since. You were supposed to stop me. Stop all of this.
If you do wrong things, it's not the people to blame, it's your fault. You cannot say you were supposed to stop me.
It's me, Sam.
Where's Amelie?
Amelie never existed,
Where
dude.
she's always been? Nowhere. My daughter, Samantha America Strand, doesn't exist.
What a surprise.
Amelie doesn't exist.
Not in
Oh
your
my
world.
God, you have the Sully the Snake syndrome.
I'm sorry, Sam. I've had to wear a mask for so long. Amelie and Bridget are both a part of me.
What's this supposed to mean?
Quiet, and I'll tell you. There is no time for questions.
I have a shit ton of questions, so you better start answering.
Just listen.
Seriously, I don't have time for this shit. Also, we are on episode 13.
you understand, Sam? Amelie and Bridget, those are just names. What I am is an extinction entity.
That is going fast. Yes, it is.
Knowing what you know now, you have two choices.
I mean, you wanted me to stop you, so...
You wouldn't come back if it happened here, you know. You'd be straight on to the afterlife. But no. It's not one of them. Killing you would be a terrible mistake.
Again, you wanted me to stop you, so I'm probably going to shoot you. But I want answers. I want the fucking answers.
The last stranding has already begun. A seam has formed from my beach and the beaches of every soul in America.
Only in America.
And soon it will be inundated by a vast surge of antimatter starting here. In a flash, this world will be no more.
You know there's more to the world than America, don't you?
By an explosion. A big bang. So.
Also, there is more to America than just the States.
Do nothing. Stay here with me and bear witness to the very end.
Or kill you.
Together. With me. Until the last flame winks out.
Or you know, I can fucking kill you. Which is the reasonable thing to do. No, it sounds really bad.
It's not like the world has long left anyway.
Antimatter from all America will create a void out to all the world. Yeah, no, I know that you can destroy the world if you destroy America with a massive void out. And America is how people of the USA refer to the country. I know, I also know that.
And their beaches together, integrating them into a greater whole.
But they are forgetting about Canada and Alaska.
But in doing so, you also bound them to my beach. The very beach where I opened the gates to the other side. You can't stop what's coming. But if you cut me and my beach loose, perhaps you can stop it from spreading. You might just prevent the last stranding.
And you are asking me to make the decision that you know is the reasonable one.
But it does. The beach is doomed no matter what. Want me to tell you that?
Just clarifying from when I'm...
Which is why...
People always get offended of the term America. That American use. You were from South America, weren't you? Because I really don't remember where you were from. I think you were from South America. Argentina? I don't remember. But yeah, there is a lot of people that get offended when the people from the States use the term America. I'm from Argentina. Yes, I remembered. But yeah, I know that there is a lot of South American people that get angry when North American people, specifically the States people, use America as a whole for them. I really don't mind. It's just language. It's how people talk. Obviously, they are ignoring the rest of the half of the continent. For example, there was a moment in the game where they said, "You have connected the entire continent." I was like, "No, I haven't. I have connected North America, and to be more specific, just the States." And ignoring Alaska, because we completely ignore Alaska. Also, I had the idea that the beach was a real thing on Alaska by the type of rocks and water and ice it had, but no, it's on the moon. Apparently it's on the moon. What the fuck? Oh, now it's getting to work. Ignoring Alaska and Hawaii, since both are from the US. Yeah, Hawaii's just like, what the fuck is going on in the continent? I mean, you can ignore Hawaii because Hawaii is an archipelago, so it's not part of the continent. But Alaska is part of the continent. Come on. Says the guy that lives in an archipelago, and the peninsula is always ignoring my archipelago.
Why we must sever our connection.
That'll be it. The end of the Death Stranding.
Yes, please. I still have 2 more chapters to go on.
Inevitable.
No, wait. I'm on episode 13.
Sixth extinction will happen either today or tomorrow.
Where are you from? I'm from the Canary Islands,
You can
which
either
is
end
part
it
of
with
Spain,
dignity,
but it's closer to Africa than it is to
Flash.
Spain.
or you can struggle in vain.
So,
knowing full
in
well
a
it's
geographical
gonna
map,
finish.
the Canary Islands belong to Africa, but on a political map, they belong to Spain. Please let me kill her. Please let me end this game. I'm really tired of her.
Perhaps you still have a chance to stop this nightmare.
Yeah, I suppose so, since you also speak
You
Spanish.
brought the
Yeah,
world together.
my main language
You
is
have
supposed
the
to be
right
Spanish.
decide. Pull the rope or cut the noose. But whatever you do, don't hesitate.
I'm not hesitating, I'm pressing the trigger.
Make your choice.
My choice is really clear. You are the bad guy in this game.
I don't know what to do.
I know, let me do it. Your English is very good. Oh, thank you. I haven't heard you talking, but seeing how you write, I assume that your spoken English is really good too. Please let me press the trigger. Please let me shoot her. Oh my god, it's letting me shoot her. Why? No! Why are you not dying? Please die. Oh my god, you son of a... Let me kill her. Let me kill her. My god, let me fucking kill her. Make a decision. I'm making the decision. Oh my god. Come on, Kojima, you son of a bitch. Let me kill her. What do you mean lethal? It's doing nothing to her. Let me kill her. Thanks, people have told me so, so I hope so. Oh. I mean, your written English is really good. Let me kill her. I had more trouble shooting the boss. I have no issues with shooting her. Let me kill her. Use the cuffs? I don't know. Yeah, I wasn't equipping the gun because I wanted to kill her by hand. Because obviously the gun is doing nothing. Why do you give me a choice if there is no choice to begin with? Oh god, I'm so angry. I hate this. I hate this. I hate when games do this. This is the reason. This is exactly the reason why I hate Firewatch. Firewatch is a game that gives you a lot of choices and none of them matter. The story is the same, the ending is the same, nothing changes no matter what you do. And this game is doing exactly the same. I hate when games give me choices and they don't matter.
Sam Strand. Make your choice.
I did make my choice and it did nothing.
Wait. I don't know what to do.
I know what to do.
After everything, how could you not?
Do I have to shoot myself? Seriously? I think the choice was given, but the gun won't work. I think the idea is that I have to shoot myself. Because you can waste all the bullets and it will do nothing. See? The idea, based on the trailer, is that I have to shoot myself. Try another thing. Because we haven't seen that cutscene. We haven't seen the cutscene where he shoots himself. Tucker, seriously? The
Always.
No, we are not. We have to kill her. Oh my god, this fucking game. Don't give me choices if you are not going to let me choose.
Here. It's a dream catcher. Wear it when you sleep, and I'll keep the nightmares away.
Okay, I will follow the story through. I will do whatever the game is
When
telling
you're
me
all
to do.
grown up, you'll need it to make us whole again. And when the time comes, you'll have to stop me. You are the only one who can. Promise you'll remember.
Seems that the choice wasn't really one. Yeah,
Sam,
yeah, it wasn't a
I'll
choice.
be waiting for you on the beach.
There's only two choices. Waiting for her to destroy the universe or hugging her.
You always knew.
I did and I didn't. I had so many dreams of the future. I didn't know which ones to trust.
The one where you don't
I
destroy the
decided to
planet?
share them with you and the others. But to connect the dots, to make sense of everything, you need perspective. You need time. Time has no meaning to me.
I assume, given that you were an old lady and you are now a young lady.
A single point. Which is why all I could do was just show you the choices and let you decide.
You didn't give me a single fucking choice.
Our nightmares are your dreams.
You found the common thread, the strand that links them together. And you did that the only way possible. To live life one day at a time.
I have so many troubles with this game. The review is going to be so confusing. No, the gun part. She's referring to the nightmares.
A gun won't help you here.
Of course it's not going to help me. It's out of bullets. Also, fuck the Earth. It's exploding. Who cares about the planet?
It was the bonds between people that brought the world together.
I don't know if you are seeing that, but the planet is already exploding, so...
Then I will stay here on this beach. I will shut myself in and the rest of you out.
Shut yourself in. Come on.
Once the last stranding starts, it can't be stopped. I can't go with you. All I can do is try to spare you the worst.
Why do you have to stay on the beach?
Sam, I am the beach. And I must stay here and ensure that the extinction happens. Even if it takes tens or hundreds of thousands of years.
Alone?
Yes, alone. Please leave her alone in there. I can't stand her. I'm really tired of this character.
If I had just done my job, none of this would have happened. But I couldn't take it anymore. I got so tired of waiting, and I figured that no one would blame me if I just got it all over with.
That's exactly what Higgs did. He got tired of waiting for you.
Sounds like hell.
But you and the others came together.
Yeah.
Connected.
I still have no reason to care about you.
And you may be living on borrowed time, but you still have hope. Before each of the Big Five, life rebelled. They fought back, evolved in order to survive. The extinction isn't just an ending. It's an opportunity.
I should be feeling something in here, but I'm not. Come on, game.
And if I have to pay the price for that, to be the sacrifice, then so be it.
Oh, now you are the good person. Of course you are. You are making the sacrifice.
If we weren't together, we will always be connected.
No, we are not. We were never connected to begin with. God, this character is so poorly written. I care about Fragile. I kinda care about Logna and Mama. I kinda care about Hartman. I kinda care about Deadman. I got to finally almost care about Die Hartman. But I don't give a flying fuck about Bridget or Emily. All they have been doing is using me. All they have been doing is bad things. I don't care about these two characters. I have no reason to care about them. You still have some things to watch to care about Emily and another character. Okay, if they give me a reason, if they give me an answer, maybe I will care about them, but up until now, I got to care about everyone except for them.
But it still has a role to play.
Yeah, the role is shooting myself. I saw it on the trailer. Make a decision and bring this to an end. I know what I have to do. I have to shoot myself. Let me equip the gun. Let me equip the gun. It's not that difficult. Norman Reedus. Oh, the credits! Nice! Do I have to get on the water? I know I have to shoot myself because I saw it on the trailer, but I cannot because it's not letting me equip the gun. I think I'm not moving. Yes, I am. Slowly, but I am. Margaret Qualley. Can I die? Nope, I can't. Ah, come on, game. Guillermo del Toro, or the body of Guillermo del Toro. Also, I love how they plug the Shape of Water. It's a really nice movie, but I love how they are like, hey, you should really watch this movie. It's really good. So pretty much waiting until I can shoot myself. And Lindsay Wagner playing 4 characters that ended up being just one. Can I equip the gun and shoot myself? I know what I have to do. Please let me do it. Well, I enjoy the view then, I guess. Cannot stop it.
Hey! I'm Sam!
Come on, there are no more credits. What do I have to do? Walk? Or something? Yeah, I had to walk. Okay.
Quiet, and I'll tell you. There is no time for questions.
There is always time for questions.
When you were young, you used to have bad dreams. You cried about them all the time. The truth is, those weren't your dreams. They were mine. For as long as I can remember, I've dreamt of the beach. Not just while sleeping, in my waking hours too. In my dreams, I watched the world end so many
And Sam
countless
also
past
watched them.
extinctions that decimated life on this planet. Again and again and again. At first, I didn't understand what I was seeing or why. And that wasn't the worst of it. There were other, more terrible dreams. Dreams of death and destruction. Of a massive extinction to come.
Wait, there is no water? Oh, we are far away from the water.
And I would always be the one to end it all. To bring about the last stranding. As I have today.
Can I now equip the gun? No, I can't. Original story and game design Hideo Kojima. Okay. Writer, Hideo Kojima. 90% of the game, Hideo Kojima. I know. Oh, so he got help writing. Thank God he did. Character and mechanical design, Shinkawa Yoji. I love how they do the credits, but I wish we had something to do other than just walking and doing nothing.
The first operation. I was only 20. I opened my eyes and found myself on the beach. But the moment I came round, I was back in the hospital bed.
Can you stop please appearing everywhere? I cannot look at all the places at the same time.
Bridget, my ha in that one. Amelie, my ka in this. Somehow, the two of us managed to coexist. Soon, our ages began to diverge. Bridget's body got older, while the beach kept Amelie's the same. So I came up with a story. I told people that Amelie was my daughter.
Okay.
A daughter with a debilitating condition and an absent father. Look. Amelie. Is French for soul.
And the rest of the name is Lai. I know. Wow, you are so original.
Only me and the beach. I thought it was a curse in the beginning. But later, I started thinking, maybe I can use this. I tried to find out more about the beach. Because understanding the beach had to be the key to interpreting my visions of the future.
More credits and more walking. Is that the invisible wall? sons of bitches, they took me to another place. I reached an invisible wall and they took me to the center of the beach. So now you know about the cat and the hat thing. No, 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 I already knew about that. That's the thing. I pieced the things together. I knew that Amelie was her soul and Bridget was her body. The thing is that I wish they told us better. I wish they told us throughout the game instead of in the last half an hour. Also, it seems that you cannot walk too much in one direction because they will send you back to the to the center of the island. I keep calling it an island, to the center of the beach. Nice guess. That happened when my PC was frozen low. Can you force him to sit? Nope, I can't. He keeps falling, but whenever I press circle or hold circle, it does nothing. He just crouches. And when you're standing, he falls. Now that there are no more credits, I have to keep moving until the next cutscene triggers. Okay.
I realized the beach was connected to the world of the dead, which meant that somewhere out beyond it were the memories of time itself, including those of every organism that had ever lived.
Like this. All this exposition would have been nice if we walk with her
to the creation of the universe.
instead of being sitting here.
And everything that followed was born from my pursuit of that knowledge. By passing data through the beach, we were unbound by the restrictions of time. Simulations that would have taken years or more were simple and effortless. Everything that the Earth had lost and forgotten could be reconstructed and reclaimed. But shortly after we began our research, America saw its first void out. I thought I was running out of time, that my nightmares were becoming a reality. So I raced to complete the chiral network as quickly as possible. The past held all the answers. If only I could find a way to piece them together. A network that bridged our world and the beach. That might do it, I believed. So I started researching bridge babies, children bound to the world of the dead. What causes an extinction entity to come into being? What was the reason for the previous 5 mass extinctions? The answers to those questions would tell me how to stop the 6th. I founded bridges, more determined than ever to build a chiral network that would cover all of America. But the longer I fought my war against the inevitable, the weaker I became. My Ha had cancer. The beach's punishment, maybe, for not playing along like a good little EE. And then, just like that, my Ha was gone. I couldn't
Okay,
finish
beginning of
what
the
I
game.
started. So, I asked you to do it for me. And you did. You helped us complete the network.
No, you
Helped us
lied to me.
reclaim
You
everything
didn't
the
ask for
universe
anything. You
experienced from its
fucking lied. You
inception
used me.
to this moment.
There is a difference.
Every mystery was ours to solve. Like this one. Once, there was an explosion. A big bang that gave birth to time and space. Thing is, it was more like a big fluke. All that matter and antimatter should have canceled itself out, leaving nothing. But somehow a tiny speck of matter survived. Just enough. Enough to make this world and everything in it.
Technically,
world that
she hid
shouldn't be,
information.
a
She
world
didn't
out
lie.
of balance.
She lied because she said Amelie was her daughter.
To chaos.
And that Amelie was
Everything that
kidnapped
must
when she was not. So they have been lying the entire game. She lied.
It's like the
Just told enough.
universe
No,
is
she
trying
didn't.
to
She lied.
return us to the nothing we came from. Maybe the Big Five were its best attempts to finish us off.
Oh, that is true. It is.
But somehow,
I mean, if you hide information, okay, whatever. You are hiding information, like Die Hardman. She is straight up lying.
you know, I'm starting to think that extinction might be the key to overcoming total annihilation. It forces life to fight to survive, to endure, to exist. That's why the Big Five ultimately rekindled life instead of extinguishing it. From the ashes of the dead rise the living. Stronger and wiser. Inheritors of the legacy of existence itself. They defy the universe and refuse to surrender. They say, we're just getting started. Extinction?
Yeah, she's fucking crazy. She's losing it. More credits. Can I now shoot myself, please? No? Okay. Time to keep walking until the next cutscene. This whole episode is walk towards nowhere. You have 2 hours of cutscenes left. Fuck, my lunch is about to get here. Again, they could have given us all this information throughout the game. Lunch Stranding. I wonder if there is another invisible wall in here. What the fuck am I saying? Of course there is an invisible wall in here. They are going to send me back. Okay, I have to admit it, Tsutomu did an amazing job because the UI in the game is really nice. In general, the game is really nice. Oh, he falls, he's tired, he's back at the center of the beach. Green Hill Zone. Wonder if you can reach the Green Hill. No, you can't. There is an invisible wall.
I knew at once I'd made a mistake. I found your beach and looked everywhere for you. Sam.
Oh, fuck. Oh, I can do it on first person. Even better. And here I was doing it on third person. Exposition.
You want to go home? Let's go home.
You were dead AF. Yeah.
I wanted to set you free from death once and for all.
So you killed a baby. Really biblical. Also, where is the other Amelie? Well, Bridget, the original one.
I know the way. But in doing so, I upset the fundamental balance between life and death. I just wanted to save you.
Wait, you left the baby on the ground? On the other cutscene we saw you taking the baby to the water.
I am an extinction entity. It's my fate to lead our species to extinction. But that moment, you became part of that fate. You became a repatriate, and dooms started spreading my nightmares to others throughout the world. It was me that got you and everyone with dooms into this. Not long after, the Death Stranding occurred. The dead clung to our world, and BTs used my beach to cross over and devour them.
That is the
triggering
water.
a
The memory
war
just expects you to run along the
that
beach, I
set the
think.
world on a path
Yeah,
to
probably.
extinction.
Maybe I'm too far away from the beach, and
It
that's
was my
why
duty
that
to
cutscene didn't
serve
make
as a
sense.
sacrifice, to wait and watch it unfold from this beach. That, or hasten the last stranding and end this slow death. Given these, my only options, I chose to end it quickly. But to trigger the last stranding, I needed you, a part of me. Here too. I would be able to witness extinction consummated with you.
Lady, you are only giving me more reasons to not
Now
trust
that
you.
you're here, there's another choice.
Explaining why you are evil, it doesn't make you less evil.
An EE doesn't have that option for itself.
Oh,
Unlike
look at
my
me.
base,
I don't have
we
an
see
option.
another
I'm
future,
only
one
an
that we
extinction
can
entity.
choose.
Boo-hoo.
One where extinction is hope against total annihilation.
I hate when they do that. Okay. Oh. The cutscenes. Cutscenes, the credits. As I always do, I'm going to leave the credits, especially because I cannot skip them, but I don't really want to skip them anyway, because I always leave the credits. I think it's a nice way of showing respect to the dev team. So I'm going to leave it like that, so they are easy to read. I always thought that the song "Give Me an Answer" was part of the Death Stranding because it has the same aesthetic Death Stranding has. But it's weird. "Give Me an Answer" was never a part of Death Stranding, but out of all the songs, is the one that looks the more like Death Stranding. I want an answer about "Give Me an Answer." So the motion capture of Sam wasn't made by Norman, was made by Eric Brown. Interesting. Well, I guess that they did the cutscene portions. They acted the cutscenes and then other people made the motion capture in general. Conan O'Brien, Daichi Miura. Nia told me that I was going to see who was who, and I'm not seeing who was who. I know who Conan O'Brien is, and Daichi Miura is. I know who Junji Ito is, and Sam Lake. But I'm not seeing which character is. That fucking sucks. They could have showed. The engineer is Junji Ito, the elder is this person. Not just special appearances. Can you not sit? The film director is the dude that made the Skull Island. I know, it's Jordan Bott Roberts. And who also was planning to do the Metal Gear Solid 1 movie with Kojima until Konami ruined. No, he's still making the movie and he's still consulting Kojima. Kojima is still part of the movie. Not an official part of the movie, but he's consulting Kojima on how to make it. So that is still on works. In fact, the script is over. They have the script, so they have to start filming. He still is nice. Yes, it is nice. It's really nice that Jonathan Bon Roberts is still doing the movie. It's going to take forever to make. We are not going to see that movie until 2022, 2023. You have brought joy into my life. Again, I don't think we are going to see the movie anytime soon, but the movie is still on the works. And Kojima is a part of it, so it should be at least decent. This is the main guy, Ludwig. He made the music and the soundtrack. That is the main guy. Well, I mean, the sound in general in the whole game is amazing, but the music is even better. Oh my god. I wonder how many songs they are going to show us. Because this one is about to end. I don't want to skip it, but okay, I can pause it just in case the also Order 69. Okay. I want to pause it just in case the launch comes while the cutscenes are playing. And produced and created by Hideo Kojima. Can I shoot myself now? Yep, this is the cutscene that we saw on the trailer.
A gun won't help you here. But it still has a role to play.
The role is getting out of the beach. And you've been walking in circles all this entire fucking time. It's not that difficult. You have died before. Reconnect with the living. Oh, you have to hold it? Interesting. So you cannot shoot yourself. Of course I cannot shoot myself. I wasted the bullets on Emily. I forgot I used all the bullets on Emily.
Listen,
but you don't have to die on the beach.
I was the one that brought you and Cliff together again.
Also, yeah.
There was something
if he kills himself now, he dies for real.
And you're not alone.
You aren't connected to the beach. You aren't dead.
You have
Interesting.
To live.
Oh, I have to go to the sim. Yeah. I have to go to the water. I have to go to the sim to go back to the world of the living. I always wonder who the 5 floating BTs were. Seriously? I think that's Amelie walking. Is it just Amelie or is it everyone? You're undead, the other 5 extinction events, the previous ones. It's a nice idea, it's a nice theory. It could be the other extinction events. Entities, not events. My gun! All you care about is the fucking gun? Seriously? Well, it could be the other extinction events, or it could be Sam, Logna, Deadman, and Die Harman.
Okay. Lou, take me to Sam.
They are, I don't know when it is explained, but it was confirmed. But it can be all the extinction entities, because not all the extinction entities are human. Because some of the extinction events happened before humans were born. Nah, the beach is only Amelie thing, not yours. I didn't come from there, come on game. You and your pre-rendered cutscenes.
Don't give up. You're still connected.
So it is them. It is 3:00
Gotcha.
Nice job, Deadman. Way to make it weird. Bear in mind that at some point I'm going to have to pause the stream to get my lunch, because it should be here around now. Deadman, stop making it weird, dude. You're like the most awkward person I've ever met. And I have really awkward friends. Deadman already made it weird in the shower. Deadman has been making it weird a long time now. I wonder if my other soul is in here. I always wonder about that one. Nope, only my body this time. Why was BB gray? Yay! S-rank on a mission that is essentially a cutscene. Thank you, Sam, is the trophy. I've been watching that cutscene for almost an hour. When was the time I started using the bullets? When did I try to shoot her? I've been watching that cutscene, I've been watching the credits and the cutscene with Amelie talking for half an hour. And before that, I was watching Amelie talking for another half an hour, which means an hour of Amelie talking.
For too long have we lived as strangers to one another, divided by walls built to keep us safe. But now with the completion of the Cairo network,
oh, he has the
may at
Kipu on
last
his
move
shoulder.
forward
That is
as
so
a people
cute.
united. Today we come together to celebrate the birth of a new nation. A new nation for a new world. The United Cities of America. I once took an oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States. And though that proud republic may be no more, we remain. And so, as your president, I hereby swear to support and defend you, the people. Let there be no more walls between us, nor masks to hide who we are. Let there be America.
Sorry, my father got here.
An America where we can face one another. Where we can speak our minds and open our hearts. The old ways die hard.
Oh, they are all wearing
But I
the kipu.
believe,
Well,
my fellow
only the
Americans,
main
that
characters.
we have the strength and the courage to rise above our past
Is
and
that
embrace
Logna or
our
Mama?
future.
She looks like Mama.
The Death Stranding is a part of that past.
Hartman is dead.
An enduring shadow. A constant reminder of what could have been. That we stand here today is testament, not to the greatness of any one individual, but to our capacity to come together. To the bonds between us. To our collective greatness. All things must come to an end. Ourselves included. But as long as we savor each moment, find joy in the promise of tomorrow, embrace hope, and reject despair, we will endure. President Bridget Strand and her daughter, Samantha,
Her daughter didn't exist. Stop lying,
sacrificed everything in their pursuit of hope that we, the people, might be whole again.
Are you starting your presidency with a fucking lie?
That they
Come
are
on, man.
not here today to see the fruits of their labor fills us all with a profound sadness.
No, it doesn't.
But we find comfort in the knowledge that their memories will live on in the chiral network and in our hearts.
Well, the lie that you call their memories,
We will
yeah.
always remain connected. There is another hero in this story. One whose achievements seem destined to go unrecognized. America still needs that hero. That person without whom we would not be here. The name is
The
unimportant.
name is Lou.
But you know who I mean. And for that unsung hero, I have a message. It was you who brought us together. You who made us
Technically,
whole again.
you will never care
And
about
while
Emily
you
or
and I
Bridget,
will
since Sam
eventually
only
pass
cared for
on,
them, for the things they did before the game. The thing is that even
Going
the things
somewhere,
that
Sam?
happened, I care about Sam's
Tired of being
wife
the unsung
because
hero?
they told us about Sam's
I'm done,
wife,
that's all.
but they never told us
Come on,
about
There's
anything
something I
about
need to
Emily
tell
or
you.
Bridget. Stop touching him.
This
He
doesn't bother
doesn't.
you anymore?
No, it does, but he's getting
That's
used to you
great.
because you are awkward as fuck.
Now, wouldn't you like to know how we brought you back from the beach?
Using Vivi.
We were going to use the doll, but didn't have one handy, which is when I remembered something else.
Not what I think it is.
Oh, the umbilical cord.
Yes. What could be more connected to Amelie's beach than President Strand's umbilical cord? Hartman thought that's why she left it with me in the first place. Unfortunately,
It didn't work.
yeah, she'd already cut her beach loose. It was just gone. We didn't know if that meant she dragged you into the
But yeah,
great beyond,
even with characters
sent you to
that
some other
were
beach.
there before the
We
Death
were
Stranding.
really racking our brains.
I care more about Victor
Hartman
than I
and
care
Mama
about
split up
Bridget.
and
And
started
Victor
searching
was a
every
guy
beach
that
you
died
refused
5
to
minutes
get
into the
washed up
game.
on. We looked for a month with absolutely
Because they
nothing
told
but
me a
joke.
backstory about Victor and about
Month
his
on the
brother.
inside. How long on the inside?
Trust me when I tell you, you don't want to know. But don't worry.
Victor
There
or
are no
Igor?
signs of accelerated aging.
Igor. Victor is the one that was alive. Igor is the one that died.
In the end, this is what led us to you. Just when we were about to give up, Die Hardman reminded us about the revolver. So, we tried to follow it, and it led us to a far corner of your own beach. And bingo, there you
Again,
were.
the only thing I
Mama
know
made visual
about Bridget
contact
is
first.
that she
She
lied.
was able to see you from her
during
vantage
her
point on the
entire
other
life.
side. She informed Lockmount via
And
their
that is not
connection,
a way to
and
make me
Hartman
care about that
confirmed your
character.
location during his
Oh
subsequent
yeah, the thing is
NDE.
that Emily
The
story
plan
makes
was
you
for
dislike her.
Fragile to, in
The
essence,
things
slingshot Lou and me
Sam
to your
lives
position
as a
so
child
we could
are never
rescue
shown.
you. But it's not so
That's the
easy
thing.
to
I
send
have no
multiple
reasons to care
individuals
about
to
her.
another person's beach for for an extended period of time. And that's where the umbilical cord came in. We wove these from President Strand's DNA.
That is
They
creepy.
serve as a single knot that binds us all. The president must have known all of this would happen.
Oh yeah, it
Ironically,
was completely her
the
plan.
gun that set this whole mess in motion ends up being the key to saving you.
Amelie, she said it had another purpose.
Not a weapon, but a lifeline. A stick that became a rope. I suppose that's one way of putting it. Oh, Sam. You have no idea how long I've been waiting to give you a hug.
He still doesn't like to be
Something else
touched.
to tell you. Top secret. It's about Cliff. Bibi's mother's name was Lisa Bridges, Cliff's common-law wife.
Lisa Bridges?
What?
Now, Cliff was killed by a man identified in the records only as John. Former U.S. Special Forces. Quite good at it by all accounts. Later appointed as an aide to the president, who used him for most of her wet work. The records go on to state that he vanished after Cliff's death. A warrant was put out.
Guys, he's obviously
and he was
Die
later
Hardman.
found dead. Turns out some people die harder than others, though.
Wow.
Dear John
Subtle.
donned a mask and reappeared with a new identity. But you can't fool the chiral network. We restored the old records, and Mama hid them deep in the archives. You're the only one besides us with access privileges. Take a look if you're so inclined. But don't say I didn't warn you. The president's got some dirty, dirty laundry.
Lisa Bridges.
I don't trust him. But I'll work with him if that's what it takes.
I don't trust him either, but I trust him more than I trust Bridget or Emily. So...
Sam. I don't expect you to forgive me.
I have already forgiven you.
But would you hear me out?
I don't forgive Emily or Bridget. You killed Cliff because they gave you an order.
I killed Captain Clifford Unger.
And it was an order. I get it.
I would tell you I did it for America. For love of country. But I didn't. I did it for her. Because I loved her with all my heart.
You loved
She was
Bridget?
everything to me. Everything.
Okay.
Now, I'm not trying to make excuses. I just want you to know that not a day's gone by when I haven't thought about it. Time didn't help. Or the mask. Please, let me finish. The captain, saved my life.
So this is the monologue they
You
were
know
talking
why
about.
They call me Die Hardman. Because he wouldn't let me die. He brought my sorry ass back home every time.
And you kill him.
And I loved him
My headcanon is back again. They were boyfriends.
as much as I loved her. And when he stared me down, that ghost, I knew he was here to kill me, to make it right. And why shouldn't he? Why didn't he?
He couldn't save his kid, his baby. And that's what brought him back.
No, Bridget brought him back. Bridget,
I
it's
guess
her
when
fault. My God,
He saw
why
I was
do they...
trying to do my part for America.
They just don't get it.
He remembered who he was. And he forgave me. God! But I don't deserve it, god damn it! There is no atoning for what I've done. God!
But maybe this is the next best thing.
I mean, you cannot change
Maybe
the
he
past,
brought
so
me back from
all
the
you can
beach
do,
reason.
is just go on and try to make
One
it better.
last time. He wanted me to do this. To keep on being Die Hardman.
No. He didn't. Nobody wants a president who acts like they're immortal. And if you're not scared of death, how can you value life? And life is pretty fucking fragile right now. And yeah, the old ways die hard. But that's what's gonna have to happen if we're gonna come together and build a better America. That gun won't help you here. That's her words, not mine.
Thank you, Sam.
This is really well acted. This is really, really well acted. I understand perfectly why everyone was talking about this monologue and why everyone was saying that this is the best thing in the game. Not the best thing in the game, but a really good one.
Been waiting for you. Lou?
Don't shake, BB, dude.
Dead? Poor thing was never truly alive. Not in this world, at least. The
Oh, because the
decommissioning
beach
order
is
finally
disconnected.
came through. Can't risk necrosis. The body can't stay here. I thought you might want to take care of it.
So I have to take Lou to
You
the
could try
incinerator.
taking Lou out of the pod just to see what happens. But that would be in direct contravention of an executive order.
I honestly don't give a flying fuck about the executive orders.
And there are laws about that kind of thing.
I don't
Now
care
we're a nation.
about the law. Just save Lou, dude. It's not that difficult.
I just couldn't bring myself to do it. But if the alternative is defying the president, I can't do that either.
But I can't.
Not
I
me.
can do it.
All right. I'll go to the incinerator.
You son of a bitch. I have to get rid of Lou. That no, that is Metal Gear Solid 3 all over again.
Before you leave, I'd like to check something quickly. I just took your cufflinks offline. In that state, there'd be nothing to stop you from removing them. If you did, the UCA wouldn't know where you were or how to find you. You'd be invisible.
boss scene made me
When you
cry.
use the incinerator,
Sick. The
you'll be
boss scene
reconnected
makes
to the
me
network
cry up to
automatically.
this day. And in the
I
Peace
trust you
Walker
remember
1,
what I
having
said.
to kill the boss and her horse, that is
Right.
even worse.
Absolutely.
And there is my lunch. And now he's giving the hug. Okay, now.
Thanks for everything.
Oh. It had to happen. It had to happen. Okay. Huh. Fragile is part of bridges now.
How's the
Interesting.
weather?
Don't think you'll be needing an umbrella. I decided to follow my father's dream after all. Don't worry. I won't get mixed up with any terrorists this time.
Oh.
UCA's got my back. We're the first private delivery company
I think
to
that
get
you
the
will
official
cry today
approval.
with the ending.
Sounds like you're moving up in the world.
If I see the ending, I will see it at midnight.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
I will see it at midnight because I have to go get the lunch right now. So
Wait.
as
there's
soon as I
something have to tell
can
you.
stop the game and save, I will
I
do
didn't
it.
shoot Higgs. Couldn't pull the trigger.
No, you're lying. You pulled the trigger, but not on Higgs.
So I let him choose.
Because I heard the gun going
Death
off. So
or eternal solitude on the beach.
Fair enough. You never did like breaking things.
That's right. I find and fix what's broken. And reconnect. I'm fragile.
but not
But
fragile.
not
That fragile.
Yeah, I kinda know that. Okay,
Wanna come work
stop
for
it.
me? Could use a man like you.
You are working
world's
for
still
bridges,
broken.
so I cannot work for you.
Same as before.
What isn't? But we're still here. We're still chugging along.
Not everyone. Not me.
Come on. You put America back together, didn't you?
Doesn't mean there's a place for me. I've got no ties to anyone or anything.
You do. You have ties to
Might
them,
as
and
well
you
be
have
dead.
ties to fragile.
I felt like that when we first met in the cave. I still do.
Well, that's
Don't
your
act like
fault.
you're the same person. You've learned how to touch, to feel. You've connected with people. With us.
Everything I touch, I lose.
Sam!
Bad timing.
Come on, Lou. One last delivery.
Episode 14, Lou. Oh. Can't believe I've done the 4 episodes in just one stream. Let me save. Let me fucking save. It's not that difficult. Can I? Oh, I could have saved before my fucking god. Okay, we will do this on the next stream. I will finish the game on the next stream. Thanks for being here, Lastarius. You have been an incredible help. Seriously, thanks for being here during the stream. I hope I will see you. I will probably do it at midnight my time, so in like in like 9 hours. I'm sorry, I have to go get lunch. I'm really sorry. I have to stop now. You will have my reaction. My reaction will be on the channel. If you can be here in 9 hours, you will see my reaction. So don't worry about it. And to anyone watching this, Hope you enjoyed the stream, and I hope I will see you on the next one. So until then, see ya. And thanks for enjoying the lunch. Bye. Oh shit, I didn't stop the stream.